Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Maya. How are you doing? So guys, come on over. Feel free to join the Maya's Way channel anytime. How are you all doing? Hi Sheppy, thank you so much for coming. I MLW Fishing Man, thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate you guys. I know I'm a little late, but it's always to be better to late than never to come. Thank you so much for joining me. So Sheppy, how are you doing? Brother, today it's hot, like fire. So hot. It was so hot, girl. I'm alright, man. Had a busy day today. So I get home a little late. So I wanted to start at 8 o'clock, but when you're busy and you have stuff to do, you just have to do it and finish everything. So I'm here now. I know I'm late. Today was such a hot day, very hot. But thank God I'm alive, and I'm here to talk to all my beautiful people. Thank everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. So, guys, as you come in, please remember to give the stream a thumbs up because sometimes we don't remember. Because I myself don't remember sometimes the thumbs up the stream until the host say, remember, remember. And I just go ahead and just thumbs up the stream. Yeah, man, today was a hot day, really hot day, but I survived. It's kind of my type of weather, but sometimes you cannot deal with it. You know, my island girl. Hi, Shauna. Thank you so much for coming. And Shauna is saying good night to everyone in the chat. She's saying good night, beautiful peep. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much, Shauna. So as you come in, you thumbs up the stream. So tonight's topic we're going to be talking about how can we convince the youth that education is the key when they are surrounded by bad influence. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So guys, feel free to come up. Let's just talk. As I always say, nobody's wrong, nobody's right, nobody not push down nothing, don't nobody throat and say them wrong. We just talk and have fun and share our opinions. Yes, so thank you so much, guys, for coming in. I really, really appreciate all of you. Yes. So, guys, you can share out the stream, share me out. Really, really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Share me out to your friends on WhatsApp. Share me out on your communities. Let's talk. Let's have a ball. Yes. Tonight is Saturday, and we are happy that we're alive. We could have been dead, but because of the grace of God, we're here. Hi, Christara Shine with the pretty name. Guys, isn't her name lovely? I love her name, Christara Shine. Big up yourself, and thank you so much for coming. Please give the stream a thumbs up as you come in, Christara Shine. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate all of you. So, guys, share out the stream and let's talk. I'm waiting for some more people to come in the chat so we can talk and have a discussion, because the more the better. Yeah. So guys, I'm just waiting a little bit more until maybe we have 10 persons in the chat. Yes, we just start off. So thank each and everyone for coming over on board. Really, really, really appreciate all of you guys. I couldn't done it without you. Trust me. Shauna, how was your day? So guys, I'm just waiting a little bit more and see if I can have like 10 people in the chat so we can just start off this discussion, because the more the better. Good night, Alex. Thank you so much for coming. Alex said good night to the beautiful queen and princess. Thank you so much, Alex. I really, really appreciate your support. How are you doing, Alex? Hope you're having a great day today. Yeah, man. So, guys, tonight we're talking about how we can talk to the youths about education and talk to them about bad influencers, because sometimes we have brilliant children, and because of bad company, bad influencers, they fall short. Yes, so guys, we just want to talk about that topic tonight. Yes, so feel free, come on in and let's chat. And we have 6 people in the building, and I thank you so much for coming over. I really appreciate all of you guys. I had a busy day today. I come live late, but as I said, it's better to late than never come at all, because I know my beautiful people are waiting on me over here. So here's the girl Maya. So guys, please remember that the super chat is active, and you can feel free to join the membership if you want to join. Just you can join for a month. I'll appreciate that. Yes, guys. So the super stickers, the super chat is active. So feel free to come on over and support your girl Maya Way. Mm-hmm. Yes. So guys, let's talk in the comment section. Also, Shauna said our day was good. She can't complain. That is good, Shauna. No, we cannot complain because we have life. And once we have life, we have everything. Mm-hmm. Once we have life, we have everything. Life is the greatest. Hi, Japs. Thank you so much for coming, my sweet Japs. How are you doing? And Japs is in the building, and Japs said, that's hard. one in the society we're living in, but we as parents and guardians have to try our best to push them further in school, etc. That is so true, Jobs. And we have to push them, and we have to know their friends also. We have to know the type of friends they're keeping. Yes, because sometimes your kids are good at home, and when they go to on the road, they go to school, they are influenced by other children. So sometimes it's best when we know our children's friend and see the type of company that they associate themselves with. Because even as adults, sometimes if we don't associate ourselves with person who can empower us and we're laid back with other idlers, we can end up like them too. It's vice versa. So we have to keep pushing our children, let them know that education is the key, and also pray for them. You understand? And tell them, and also we have to let them know that they are beautiful. You understand? Don't call them any bad names and all those stuff, because sometimes they grow up with all of those negative stuff that their parents used to say to them when they were smaller. We have to keep pushing them. You understand? Tell them that we love them all the time and make them know that they're special, because they are special. Yes, they are special. So that's some of the stuff that we have to do. So guys, comment down below. Let's know what you think on the topic. Yes. Share out your girl. Feel free. Alex said, from you got life. God is good. Some people don't get to see this morning to be live. That's all. That is a blessing. Yes. That is such a blessing. Alex, when I wake up in the morning and I see that I'm alive, I'm just appreciative. I'm so happy that I'm alive. I'm so appreciative. I said, thank you, God. I appreciate you so much, because a lot of people don't say that. They just wake up and act as they wake up themselves. Hi, Lani. Lani, what's up? Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing? Thanks, my sweet Lani, for coming in and checking on your girl. And Lani saying hello to everyone. Thank you so much, Lani. Lani, I hope you have a productive day today and drink a lot of water and stay out of the heat. Today was very, very hot. Hey, Maya from the Davis family was wondering where you were. Oh, girl, I had a busy day today. I wake up early and I went on the road and doing some stuff today, Saturday. Going there, going there, going there. Some of the places I went, I didn't get some of the stuff that I wanted, and I had some other business to take care of. So come back late, but I'm here. Maya is here. As I tell the people in the chat, it's better to late than never come. Happy belated birthday to my niecey, Lishana. Auntie love you. Yeah, man, me come, man. See me here. And Sheppy saying, hey, Car, and Davis is saying, hi, Sheppy and Shauna. And King Lion said, I'm so happy to see you. Now, what's for dinner? And Lonnie said, thumbs up, done. Thank you, Lonnie. King Lion, so I'm not really cook nothing. I come back late, so I just make some porridge. Yeah, so we can eat anything, go to our bed, and just thank God for what He has provided. Because a lot of people don't have a little porridge tonight. I really wanted to make some soup, but I came home so late, so that's gonna be for another time. And me never really have to make no porridge, because Marvin could have give me some food. Yes, the Davis family could have offered me some of them dinner. Me should have cooked nothing. Me should have just come over the Davis them and make them give me some of them dinner. Yes. Yes, King Lad, I had some crackers and some porridge, and that was so nice. You understand? And that was a blessing. And when I was having my porridge, I was like, God, I know a lot of persons don't have something tonight. Just provide for them. You understand? Because I was coming home thinking about I want to make some soup, but it was so late. So Davis is saying, how are you, Shauna? And Shauna, I hope you go to the Davis family house. They're my friends. And anybody here you see that you don't have Shauna, please connect to them. You can connect to Lonnie, Sheppy, anyone you want to connect with. Just tell them the Maya way sent you. Yes, the King Lion say amen to that. It's true, King Lion. When you find yourself with a little water, a little piece of bread, you just have to thank God. Okay. Oh, she better now. She better do Davis. Thank you, Shauna. Yes. So, King Lion, when you find yourself with something, man, you just have to thank God. So tonight, King Lion, we're talking about how we can influence our children from bad company and let them know that education is the key and not follow bad company, because sometimes the kids are so good, at what they do, but sometimes it's the friends that they keep, the people they are surrounded themselves with, and they just fall short, and next they just go to violence. You understand? So David said, true, a little something is still better than nothing. Miss say, because I purchased some plantains today, and Davis, if you don't use up the plantains them very fast, everything just ripe up. Hi Ricky, how are you? Thank you so much for coming, my sweet Ricky. So I decided that I am not gonna let these plantains get ripe and I don't use some. Because when you buy the stuff them here, even the bananas, they just get ripe so fast. So I say I'm gonna use two of these plantains and make some nice little porridge, because maybe Monday the other rest just get so ripe so fast. So I just went ahead and just make some porridge, and it was so nice. It was so nice. And as I said, when I was having my porridge, I was like, God, I know some people don't have something tonight to eat, but just provide for them, because it's very selfish sometimes when you're eating and you don't think about others. Because we know the situation is happening in the world. A lot of people don't have food. And me as a girl, I love food and me no waste food. I try to put back some stuff if I'm full for the other day or maybe a little later. When I was smaller, I always hear my mother said, Pitney, yeah, throw the food, get dog. Sometime Davis family, I just eat my dinner and I didn't want any more when I was a kid. And I just go to the doorway and just throw the food, get the dog. And my mother always said, where I throw the food for get the dog? I say the dog I look for me, dog I look up. But when you come an adult, you understand what your parents were saying. So Ricky said, Big King, big up, you're still in Jamaica? So Ricky is saying if you're still in Jamaica, King Lion. And Sheppy say, Ricky is saying blessings to Sheppy. And Ricky is also hailing the Davis family. And Sheppy is saying, hey, Ricky. And Ricky has said good night to everyone. And Sheppy is hailing King Lion. And Davis family are hail up Ricky. So a lot of hailings is going on here. And Ricky said, Maya, you're not greedy like me. We're not greedy. We just eat what we belly can hold, Ricky. And Ricky said, we never waste food. Yeah, when I was growing up, man, we just go outside and just take the food and throw get the dog. I didn't even know until you come an adult. Hi, Sissel. Team Happy, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate you coming over on the live stream. Thank you so much. So you can connect with anyone here. Feel free to connect and remember to give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Cecil. Yes, so Team Happy is in the building. Thank you so much. Cecil Otero Mikompal. Am I calling your name correct? So Ricky says, True Davis. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Mega love shout out to Cecil. Yes, and all the people in the chat, thank you so much. So tonight we're talking about how can we influence our youths, our kids, our cousins, the youths to know that education is the key and surround themselves with good people, not bad influencers. Because sometimes, our kids, they're doing so well and they just segregate, they surround themselves with bad influencers and they just fall short. And some of the kids, they take follow friends and go to violence. And we're seeing what is happening in our society today. Sometimes it's peer pressure and bad company cause all of these things. So we as adults and parents, we have to like tell our kids that we love them. Tell them that they're beautiful. Bad company is not the way. Because a lot of these stuff comes from bad company, because most of these people that you see doing a lot of stuff today, they're from good family. You understand? And we go to school with a lot of good children, and when we heard that something is wrong with them, said those kids, or them the good, but sometimes it's the type of friend that they follow. So guys, how can we help them to stay focused? Yeah, okay, Cecil, thank you so much. You say, yeah, that's right. Yes. So thank you, Team Happy. And David said, that's a hard task, Maya. They don't have value education because it doesn't pay as much as doing wrongs. Oh, exactly. So true, Davis. So true. Because they just think say, education of value nothing right now. They just think say badness pay. Saloni said the company they keep. Yes, it's true, because I know a family, they're married and they have kids, and they have good children, but one of the kids, they follow bad company, and everybody, they can't believe that that kid is from that home. You would never believe that that person is from that home. They grew up in church and everything, and they had it all, but they just want to be in the hype. They just want to fill in, and we have to let our children know that don't follow, be a leader. You understand? Don't follow, always be a leader. And that is some of the stuff that we have to tell our cousins, our little cousins, or our own children. You understand? And any little pitney what you know in your area, and you know that they're well at what they do. Because sometimes they want to fit in so much. Yeah, it's hard, but first step of that is to the family. We can teach our children and make them realize also. Thank you, Team Happy. That is so true. That is so true. And the next thing, we have to know our children, friend, and life lesson in the house. Thank you so much, life lesson. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for coming over tonight. Really appreciate your present, life lessons, Stevie. So, guys, if you're not connected to life lessons, feel free to go check him out, watch his video, and just be a part of the family. Yes. So blessings, DFL, good vibes from life lessons. So Ricky is saying it's rough, Maya, to keep them under good teaching. We as adults need to spend quality time with these kids nowadays. Got to love them, show them respect, listen and guide them, and hope they follow. We just have to hope, Ricky. We just have to hope they follow. We just have to hope, because I'm telling you, this world is just eating up our youths, our good youths. And David said it's very tempting for them to follow the crowd. Yeah, it's very tempting, because I said they just want to follow, they just want to fit in, and peer pressure is real. Hi, Sister Winnie. Thank you so much for coming. And Sister Winnie saying, blessing everyone. Big up yourself, Sister Winnie. Lots of love. And Team Happy saying, yes, because if they see the parents doing wrongs, they also think it's right. So true. As parents, we have to be careful what we talk around the kids and what we do, because the kids are the first person to correct you, and say, Mommy, how you said that and you tell me that. Because one of my friends, she told me that one day she was hurrying to bring her daughter to daycare because she didn't want to be late. And she never make her bed. And while driving the car, the little girl said, Mommy, how you tell me that we're not to leave our house without making our bed, and you leave the house without making your bed? My friend said she was so surprised. She was so shocked when she had to say, oh, baby, because Mommy's running late, but I promise I'll go back and make my bed. So these kids, they listen everything that we do, and they watch everything that we do. So we just have to do the best part. So David's family life, that's so true, Cecil. Parents are their first teachers. Yes, and Jolan Aja, thank you so much for coming. If you're not connect with the host, feel free to go over and connect with me, watch one of my videos, and leave a genuine comment, and definitely the host will get back to you. Yes, and anyone in the chat that you don't have, feel free to go over to their house, visit them, leave a genuine comment, and they will get back to you in the right time. Yes, and the right time. So, guys, let us just do it the right way. So, guys, we are the children first teacher. You better believe that. So Lon is saying, I have always told my son that God has called us to be leaders, not followers. Amen. If you are being influenced by them and it's leading you from your character, then you should separate from those people. I, as an adult too, Lani, if I have friends and those friends are not influencing me the right way, it doesn't make sense I stay with those friends. Because people going to take you as the same thing. They're gonna say Maya is like that person when you know say you're not like that person. But the friends you keep, people brand you, think you are the same. So Ricky said the Bible did say that if the time is not short, even the very elect might fall. I quote, due to the influence of this world. That is so true, Ricky. Mm-hmm. So true, Ricky. And David said, preach, Ricky. Amen. It's true. It's true, Ricky. I am telling you, we have to just be vigilant. We have to just be vigilant and know our self-worth, even as adult. And Ricky said, actions speak louder than words. And that is so true. That is so true, Ricky. Because people will just say the say and them not do the action. You have to do it. Hi, laughing with Michelle and Ian in the building. Hey, thank you so much for coming. And they saying, hey, sis Maya. So, girl, guys, you're making me blushing. Thank you so much, Ian, for coming over. And Michelle, really appreciate you. So, guys, if you're not a part of the Laughing with me, Michelle and Ian, feel free to go check out them. They're great people and they are a keeper. So, if you want a keeper, go to their house. So, Michelle and Ian say, hey, Ricky, brother. And Ricky's alien now to Michelle. And Cecil said, Davis, yeah. And the sound is on the community and all we do explain them to understand because in the years there's a lot of violence. They are exposing that because of the television and the internet. Also true. That is so true, Team Happy. The internet, the television, we have to be mindful our kids use them also because those are influence on our children too. Hi, Miss Diva. Mika, thank you so much for coming. Really, really appreciate you coming. So Miss Diva Mika is my cousin and she's joining me from Florida. Big up yourself, my sweet cousin. Yes, so connect with anybody here in the chat. Thank you so much, Diva Mika. So she said the first institution is the home. Therefore, that's where the first set of rules are instilled in our children. Amen. So true. Because anything we're doing at the home, the kids want to be following. As I said, a little story just a while ago where my friend, she was taking her daughter to the daycare. She was running a little late and she never make the bed. And the little baby said, Mommy, how you said we are to make our beds when we're leaving our home and you didn't make your bed. So you see, the little girl take it in her head, and have it in her head and she watch her mom. And her mom says, Samoya, I felt so bad because I told her that. You understand? She have to just said, baby, I'm going to go back and make the bed. Mommy is running a little late. My friend said her voice changed same time when the little baby said that to her. So the institution is the home is the first institution. That is so true, Mika. Because sometimes we go to the stores and we see some kids crying for some things and operate in some ways. And the parents are, stop, stop, stop. But sometimes if you had fix it from home, they would come on the road and do it. You understand? So David said, do as I say and not as I doesn't. It doesn't work with these children. Exactly. These kids are so stubborn and sometimes you tell them do this, they don't do it. So Lifeless is say, you miss my comment. Oh, really? Lifeless is every time me always I miss your comment. You realize? Last week I same thing you said to me, did miss your comment. When you say Blessing Davis family lifestyle. Life lessons me I look for the comment where you say me miss. I see where you call to you say good night to all. No see the comment the way you say me miss. Mm. So Cecil is saying, yeah, it's hard, but first step is the family. We can teach our children and make them realize always. And Life Lesson is calling out to Davis family lifestyle. And Sister Winnie saying blessing to everyone. And Davis is calling out to Cecil. The parents are their first teacher. I read those already. Mm. Life lessons, me not see a comment. I don't see what you're saying. Me see you there telling me say me miss your comment, sweetie pie. I'm so sorry. Cause me use my phone and I'm looking but me not see it unless me I get blind. And Ian and Michelle is saying thank you, sis. And Ricky is saying we will read that already. And Mika said it's hard to convince our youth that education is the key, although the greater influence is on the outside. But we as adults can't give up the fight in leading them on the right path. No, we cannot give up, Mika. We have to influence them and convince them that education is the key and bad company is not it. Because bad company will lead them astray, it will lead them astray because they just want to be in the hype. You understand? They just want to be in the hype. And Ricky says, same so Davis. And Michelle said, I can tell you about the type of music that plays on the radio daily that these people are pushing on our children. So sometimes the lyrics have a lot of stuff to do with the kids because the kids want to do what is in the music also. And Life Lesson TV is saying yes. And Mika said, thanks for the warm welcome. Bless up yourself. Up, up, up. Thank you, my cousin. And David said, look at the last time my child tried a tantrum at a store. I walk past her like I don't know her. Never happen again. Oh my God. Davis, me can't imagine how you you want serious woman, Guys, you hear what David said? David said the last time our child tried to start up a tantrum in a store, she walked past her like she don't even know her. She don't ever do that again. When I rang you, I would do the same thing too. So Team Happy say, yes, Davis, that's why I allow my children. I won't allow my children always use gadgets. They will use cell phones 1 hour because they are online study. That is a good point too, Team Happy. We have to take a stand in our home because if we not take a stand in the home, kids them come like they want to take it home from we. Yes, and life as I say, there you go, smiling face. Oh, and Jazzle Sereno said hello. Thank you so much, Jazzle. If I'm calling your name correct, thank you so much for coming over on the Maya's Way live stream. I really appreciate your presence. So feel free to connect with anyone in the chat. Thank you so, so much. So, guys, as you come in, please give the stream a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. And Vibes is in the building. Vibes with the Thompsons in the building. Thank you, Vibes, so much for coming. Yes, so guys, Vibes with the Thompson. She's having a back to school giveaway in her area, so you can link up with her and find out all the donations are going. Because, guys, as we say, the children are the future, and sometimes the kids are going back to school. They don't have a lot of stuff to go back. The parents doesn't have it. So let's just do what we can do and support guys with the Thompson. And David is saying hi to Thompson, and Val saying hello, everyone. And Jazzle say hello. And Sister Winnie is giving heart a love. And Ricky is saying laugh out love Davis. But I'm not lie, Davis. If the children are going somewhere this way, I would just walk past them like I don't know them either. Them never would have do that again. And Juba is in the place. Big up yourself, Juba. Juba is saying hello to everyone. And David said, yes, Cecil, it's so easy to give them the phones and tablets to keep them occupied, but it's important to engage them in other ways too. Yes. So Jazzle is saying hello, and Ricky is saying blessings to Juba, and Juba said thumbs up. And Life Lesson TV said it's okay, man. Go on with it. Laugh out loud. So Sheppy is saying jumping off. Hope you're not done by the time I return. Oh no, Sheppy. If not, take care, everyone. Thank you so much, Sheppy. If not, you'll see me. All right. All right. And Lonnie saying parents are the first teachers. That is so true. I homeschool because I question what they are teaching our children now and nowadays. Some of these teachers weren't taught values. Yes, that's what Lonnie is saying. Planta, thank you so much for coming, my sweet Planta Garden. Stevie, blessing, blessing. So Planta is saying blessing family. So guys, if you don't have Planta, feel free to visit his house. He do a lot of planting and he do a lot of organic vegetables and so on. I like food, so I'm going to go over Planta and watch what I'm doing at the garden. Yes. So AJ Bourne say blessing. Thank you, AJ. And Ricky saying blessing Sheppy. And David said, all right, Sheppy, take care. And Ricky saying, AJ, big up. And Planter Garden saying knowledge and wisdom is the key. It is the key, yes, Planter. And we just have to instill and encourage our kids, because these kids nowadays, they just want to follow. They just want to follow. They don't want to be leaders. They just want to follow the company, and the company lead them astray. And that is what is messing up our society today. And Lonnie said they can't teach what they don't know exactly. Lonnie, easy, And AJ said, respect Ricky. And Juba said, okay, one love to each and everyone in the house. And I hope everyone is doing great. And I pray, Lord, to keep everyone safe. Thank you, Juba. We just have to pray and thank God for giving us life, because without him, we could not be here. Thank you so much, Juba. So Mika is saying, in a society of today's world, we have to remember God in the mix. Never stop praying for our kids. We have to keep praying, and we have to keep praying for other people, children too, especially when we know the children and we know that that's not what they used to be like, and we're seeing they're going down the wrong path. We just have to pray a word of prayer for them. And Lani is saying, hey, brother Juba, and Juba is saying hello. And Davis is said, true Mika. Yeah, that is so true. That is definitely true, Mika. And Team Happy is in the building. Cecil and Ricky say, amen, Mika. So Mika is a trained teacher by professional. Yes, she's my cousin. She's in Florida. So she's joining the live and she's giving her few cents. Thank you so much, Mika. Thank you very much, Moya. Yeah, man, anytime vibes. And Sister Winnie saying hello to everyone. And Life as a TV said prayer is the weapon. Cannot leave that out. Can't leave out that life lesson, not at all. In the mornings when I'm going to work, the first thing I say when I go in that car, I say, God, take this wheel, because I'm not responsible for myself. He's responsible for me. I'm going this far distance. He just have to take the wheel and just carry me to work. And when I reach, I say, thank you, God. You understand? Because you have to pass those semis on the road, them, the big truck, them and everything. And we don't control ourselves. We just have to just prayer is have to in our everyday life. And Cecil say, and always love is the key of that, and open them in prayer always. Yes. Love is the key. Cecil, and you know what I noticed? Most people don't have any love these days. I don't know what happened, because back then people used to love so much. Nowadays people are so selfish. They don't even want to say good morning. Is things is just change. And Ricky's saying, blessing Sister Winnie and Juba's in the place, giving a lot of love. And David said, that is right, Lonnie. That's why I love when my daughter is taught by the senior teachers in school. No bias, but I find most times the older teachers have better values, etc. Yes. So hi Sidani, thank you so much for coming. And Sidani is an happy Saturday, Moya, and everyone in the chat. So guys, bless up Sidani. And you guys, if you don't have Sidani, feel free to go over and visit her house. She's just a keeper. And David said, hi Sidani, bless up yourself. And how was your day today, Sidani? And Sidani saying, hi, Davis, good night. And Ricky said, these kids seek attention. It's not like when I was growing up, we stay by ourselves, but these kids need the time of the parents or they seek it somewhere else. And as we know, in many places they can get, you better believe. If we not give our kids attention, they're gonna go on social media, they're gonna be pulling into a lot of stuff. And some of these children, they're playing the video games and they're pulling in by the video games, and some of the video games are very violent, and sometimes they act out the video games in the home. So parents, I don't say you can't buy the kids the video games, but you have to be vigilant, and they have to have their time when they play the game and when they do their schoolwork, because everybody like to have fun, and we're not going to deprive them from their fun, but they have to have a time. They can't just play all day every day and go to them bed late, and when they wake up in the morning them Joseph to go to school. We have to be vigilant, let them have their times, but you have to have a time when you come off. And Sidani said, what's okay, Moya? Okay. And Vibes is calling to Sidani, and Sister Winnie says, same to you, Sidani. And Ricky said, true Davis family. Hi, Lashes. Thank you so much for coming. And Lashes is saying hi to everyone. And Sidani said, hi, Vibes. And Sidani said, that's right. And Ricky saying, blessings, Lashes, big time farmer. And Davis said, yes, Ricky speaking from experience, and Vibes is also aiding up to Davis. It's true, it's true, guys. We can make our kids play games or whatever they want to play, but we cannot make them like the game take over them life, because we all hi Isaacs, thank you so much for coming. Yes, and Isaac is saying good night, everyone. And Vibes is saying later, everyone. I'm really tired. All right, Vibes, thank you so much. Get some rest, all right? And if you can make a cup of tea, you make a cup of tea, because I like to have tea sometime before I go to my bed. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence. All right. So Vibes is hot. Vibes, come and hug up you before you go. Come here and say you make hug up you. All right. Vibes just softy, man. How can I lotion I use? Vibes just soft, so. All right, my sweet Vibes. Big up yourself. So, guys, we have to, because sometimes, guys, the children watch the video games and they don't even remember to make their beds. Because we have to teach them to make their beds from their small and all of them stuff. The stuff, the gadgets get them confused and they're stuck on it. So as parents, we have to be vigilant, because some of these video games, they are very scary. You understand? Violence, and the kids act out some of them, because I was watching a program on television where this child, he plays a lot of video game, and he was getting so hungry with his parents. They have to bring him on the Dr. Phil show. You understand? And I was like, if it was Jamaica, some lick him get long time. What kind of Dr. Phil show you bring him? That's what I was saying. He was acting out all the type of video games on his parents, and he was getting so angry. His room was a mess. So guys, the kids can have their time, but they have to have time when they stop. And Isaac is saying, Moya, my internet did bad with my life. Okay, that's how the internet goes sometime. Don't worry about it. It will get better when you're going live again. So Ricky said, Luscious, me, I learned from you. Oh, that's good, Ricky. And David said, me fast. Check what she watch from my tablet and watch her play her games. Very important to check on them. Yes, that is so true. That is so true, Davis. We have to watch on them from your gadget. Mm-hmm. because also this kid in this area that I live, um she called the police on her parents because the parents took the phone from her. So when the police came, the police tell her it's not your phone. She was like, yes, it's my phone. The police said, where you work? If it's your parents' phone, the phone is not yours. So she shut up, bam. You understand? The parents are for your children, for the parents. You can't take it anytime. These kid thinks that the phone are for them. It's not theirs. The parents buy the phones to call them to see if them all right and all of them something. But they get it twisted. Them say for them phone. The parents can take it anytime. If you take their phone, they're talking about give me my phone. And not for your phone. It's your parents' phone. You understand? And they're getting it twisted. So when the police come, the police let her know it's not your phone. And if you ever call me back up here again, telling me about your parents take your phone, watch what I will do to you. Go inside the house. You understand? When I heard what happened, man, I was so elated. I said, serve them right. I said, if it was Jamaica, call what kind of police? You get a discipline, you see? It's so crazy. So Davis, oh Davis, I read that already. So Vibe said Bath and Body Works. Ah, Vibes, easy to you know the drama with me. Oh my God. And Luscious saying hello, Sidoni Johnson and family. And Miki saying one of the things we as parents can do is to have an open discussion with our kids. Show them that the lavish lifestyle is not out of everyone to live and it's inviting, but earn it the honest way. Yes, that is so true, Mika, because a lot of these children, they don't take education serious. They watch people doing the chopper thing. Everybody know what the chopper thing. They want to be a chopper. So nobody no want to learn again in school. Everybody want to do the dialing stuff, and they just want to hurry up and leave school because they want to go do the dialing and all of them. Something that is not the key, because it is somebody with that and that, you understand, you said you want to do it too. You cannot look at the lavish lifestyle. You have to just focus on education, as Nika is saying, have an open discussion with the children and let them know that everything will glitter and a goal. Yes, don't watch person where you see with something. As you see some people, some youths nowadays, they're just 18 or 17. They have their cars already. They're living a lavish lifestyle. How them get it? Some of the kids want to follow them and go down the wrong path. You understand, the wrong path. So as parents, sometimes we have to open discussion with the kids and let them know that not because you see that person with that, you're gonna not want to go to school. You're gonna want to go the same direction with those people. So David said she is also not allowed to have a password on her device. No, because as I said, it's not your phone, it's for the parents. But you want password for where you lock up. Mm-mm. Hey, Uniquely, when if Unique go sleep tonight and come back and see me. Every week Unique go sleep and come back and see Maya up alive. You know, Unique say, Maya still alive? Thank you so much, my sweet sister, for coming over. And Life as a TV said the children in this time and age think that they are entitled and they know nothing about hard work and making sacrifice. These values need to be taught to them. Exactly, life lessons. Yes, because values is a thing what we have to teach our children. Because if we not teach them to have values, what kind of societies we go have back then? You understand, when them become an adult? Because we see what's happening now in we see what happened right now. So I always said, if it's happening right now, you can imagine couple years when these children get turned adult, what's gonna happen? So we just have to instill values, attitudes in our kids and make them know say, and not everything you say glitter a goal. Have a open discussion with these children and make them know say, not because you see that person have a big gold chain and job, but they don't work for it. They're thieves. You understand? Nika said, in the discussion, show them the negative implication of going down the wrong path. It's either lock away or death. Hard truth. Let them know the truth from the get-go. No sugarcoating. It's true. And you know another thing, Nika, as you say that Most of these parents, they don't want to tell the kids the hard truth. Parents nowadays want to be the children's friend. And Davis and Ricky and Life Lesson, we're all adults on this panel. We can't be kids friend. God never said that. God said we are to be parents. And you see what is happening in the society now? Parents and then pick their dance, because guess what? Parents and pick me a friend. You have to be your kid's friend, yes, but you have to have a boundary. But they put them rude. Some people now want to scold them, and the Bible never said that. We have to scold the children. We have to do it from the Bible, because if you don't do it from the Bible, I'm sorry for you as parents. So most parents don't want to teach the children or tell them the hard truth. You understand? Especially some of the times, as an example too, most of these kids, their parents are living in America. You try to take them up here for a better life, and when they come, they follow the bad company. Guess what? When they follow bad company, and they put themselves in trouble, the same company that they follow here, they're still here, and next day get sent home to Jamaica. That's what you see a lot happening. So we have to teach the kids the hard truth. No sugarcoating and pretty up nothing. Make them know the hard truth. And Unique said, just passing through, can say, oh, thank you so much, my sister. Hope you now wake up and see me. 2 weeks, now you wake up and see me. Thank you, my sister. Really appreciate you coming over, my sweet Unique. Come here. Come about me. Come about Maya. Ah, girl smell goody. All right, Unique. So David said, yes, Mika, we need to brutally honest with them or risk losing them to the world. Oh my. Yes, and that is what is happening now, Davis. Because most parents, they don't want to tell the kids the hard truth, and next what they not tell them, and next they lose them either to death or to lock up. And we see that happen every day. Some of these kids, they are so brilliant, they're so smart, and when you look and see them waste out gone behind bars, you say, just because they want to be in the hype company. Life Lesson TV said, that's right. Be transparent. Well said, Mika. Oh, yes. We have to be transparent. No sugarcoating and hide nothing. Because when we were growing up, I don't know, but my parents never hide nothing. My auntie, my family, they never hide nothing. Then tell you the hard truth. So it's either you like it or not. And when you become an adult now, you see that what they were saying make a lot of sense. You understand? You think they just wake up in the morning and just sit down with the hand of your jaw, warm to you. Me hungry. Yes, you are hungry. We are preparing something for you to eat, but you have to you have to sweep up the yard, and you have to do some stuff, because when you become an adult, or you're going to learn to clean your house, or you're going to learn to do the dishes. You have to get up and learn the chores. You're not going to just get up and go up on road, go sit down and blah, blah, blah. So we have to learn from we small until, you understand? So as Mika said before, the first institution is the home. And Davis was saying, true life lesson, they need to see what we do as parents to earn a living. Some of these kids, they don't even care. They're not business. They're not business. If you want to stand up on your foot 12 hour, 10 hour, 8 hour, they just don't care. So Davis said, Mika said, we can be their friends, but to what degree? A line must be drawn somewhere. Exactly. Yes. A line have to be drawn somewhere. We can be our kids' friend, but a line have to draw. I hate to see, like, you go to an event as an adult, and when you look, you see mother and daughter, or mother and son in this the event where you know it's an adult event. So when you look at when you look at the end of the day now, the kid don't have any manners to the parent, because them they buck up the same place. You understand? So a line must be drawn, Miss Diva Mika. So true. And Life Lesson said, Mika, I feel wisdom, foundational way of parenting. No playing around. What you say, Miss Tricky? No playing around. Yes, Mika, you touch a good point. And Life Lesson is saying, we can feel your wisdom, foundationally way of parent, no playing around. Guys, we just have to do the parenting the right way, because guys, if you look in the society is going to waste with so many young people. If you go on your Instagram or your Facebook, or I follow the Jamaican news on my phone here. I download the app. I can know everything that is going on. And guys, when you see some of those pictures posts of young people, especially male, the life just gone. Sometimes they want it, sometimes they're dead. They don't live so till they're 20, or if they're at 20, they don't live so till they're at 30. You understand? When I was growing up as a little child, and mostly old people used to dead. But now it's different, and most of the time what caused these altercation is because they don't listen to their parents, they never stay in a school, and they think the hype life outside is the better life. As Amika said, we have to open discussion and make them know, say, what them see out a road, it not all glitter, it's not all gold. You understand? You have to open up and make them know. So stay in a school, do this, do that, not because it is somebody a dial on them phone and them a get this. No, you know, come to stay forever, but your education is going to be staying forever. No, watch what people have, because most of the time, those are the things that put a pressure on the children, you know. So the parents them have to talk to them and say, talk to them, find out what they might think, you know, have a discussion with them. And Curly Mama is in the building. Thank you, Curly Mama, all the way from Canada. Bless up herself. And she's saying, hi, everyone. And Davis is saying, these children are growing up so differently from how we used to. Nobody wants to do work hard for anything more. Life too easy for them. Exactly. So true. Davis, when I was growing up, you know, one time I wanted a doll. I wanted a doll so hard, and I never had a doll. You know, I have to go outside and practice to plait on the grass root, plait on the grass. But these kids, they have everything, and sometimes you try to give them everything, and at the end of the day, they not come true. You understand? You have to go up to school and say you get everything, and still you're not doing well. You have to take those things away from them. You understand? Because you work hard for them and to make them be happy and comfortable. And at the end of the day, you know, see where they're progressing, you know, see where they might excel. All on their mind is looking out on the outer world and watching other people and say they want to be like that. Because on Instagram, I was watching and see a kid, they asking what he wants to become. The little boy say he wants to become a scammer. You understand? And people were laughing, but that was not a laughing. That was not nothing to laugh about. Sometimes it's the home that they come from and they see what's happening. That's why him said that. And everybody was laughing, giggy, but in the comments people was bashing them. And I said to myself, I'm not even looking at this because this is no joke. You understand? So Mika said sometimes the parents must develop a report with our kids. Our kids teacher, a report with our kids teacher, when they realize that we can call or visit their school on a random day, they will show more interest in their education. You can imagine when you never tell your daughter or your son that you're coming to school today, and when you realize that mommy that, you're so shocked. You say, what she do up here? You know, you go so frightened. But that is the way how to do it, like follow up on school, because I don't know if they do it in Jamaica, but here in America, if a child come to school late, they call you, and if they not do good, them call you. You understand? So that's a good way of what you said, Mika. Follow up on the child's development. Build a bond with the teacher. Leave your number, give the teacher, and tell the teacher if they call you. You understand? Because sometimes the teacher knows that you try hard with the child, you know, but the child are going at the bad way, the bad company. Hi, Sidani. And today, Moya was taking a bath. I'm still here. Oh, thank you so much, Sidani. Thank you so much. And Sidani is saying hi to Life Lesson and Natural Curly Mama also. And Natural says sometimes we can talk till we are blue in the face. They don't listen. Also true. These kids nowadays, they are so stiff-necked. But guess what, Curly Mama? If them not listen, them go feel. And the first person them going to call when them a feel are their mother. And then go say, if me did know, me that listen to my mother. And Sidani said, good night, Mika. And David said, need to take mine too. Sidani, it was raining and the water was cold. I'll be singing in the shower tonight. But Davis, remember say time at so the cold water will just cool you down. And Sidani said that was nothing to laugh about. And naturally said, when I was going to my friend went to a Christian school, she said teacher asked a girl what she wants to be when she grew up. She answered a stripper. So one of your friends tell you that Curly Mama said the child was going to a Christian school and the teacher asked what she wanna become. He said a stripper. Yes, these kids say some random stuff because sometimes they watch the internet and some of the friends that they keep and it's something what them watch on the television. It's crazy. Hi Jennifer. Let's say Jennifer is in the building. Thank you so much for coming over. And Jennifer is saying hi everyone. Bless up yourself, my sweet aunt in the building. So Life Lesson is saying hi to City, and Sidney is giving a lot of love, and Jennifer is saying hi to everyone, and Curly is saying hi to Jennifer. And King Lion is saying so true. And David's family is calling out to Jennifer. So Jennifer, if you don't have David's family or anybody in the chat, feel free to connect with all these lovely people in the chat. Yes, they have great content. And Sudan is saying, I love cold water, Davis. And Davis said, it not at Maya, it's chilly because the rain fell. Okay. Oh, it is hot up here today. I want to be a jigaloo. You see, you King Lion, me know say you want be jigaloo from long time. You know, have to tell me did pick it up. Oh, and life lesson saying environment pre-influence right there naturally. It's true. It's true life lesson. It's so true. These kids they watch the television and they see what's happening, and sometimes you see to life lesson the parents have 2 or 3 jobs or and they're gonna work, and sometimes the kids them just take it away watching the TV, doing the internet. And you know when them parents come, them parents tired, them parents don't know what they happen until when teacher call them up at school and say, listen to me, they're not going with nothing, you know. And teachers, it mother say, boy, because me they work. You understand? But sometimes we at work, we have to either have even 5 minutes or even you must get a day off. You can't go up at school, go check out what they happen or talk to a child, and you have to find some time because I tell you, if you don't find time for the kids, it's gonna be a problem because what is happening now in this society, I'm wondering what's gonna happen in the next when these kids grow up. What's really gonna happen? And Sidani is saying hi to Jennifer, and naturally is saying yes in high school. And David said no, Sidani can't manage it at all. And Mika said today's education system is different from when we were children and going to school. But if we show some interest in our kids' work, then it might work on their mindset to do better and value education. Yes, so Mika said today's system is different from when they were going. But if they show some if we as parents show interest in the kids and their mindset, the kids will do better and value their education. Because our mind kids people mind, you know, our powerful thing, you know. So if you tell the kids the right way and value their education and know that boy, I don't want my child to go down that road in the next 5 years or so on. You understand, and you value it. God help them. At least if them come and not be nothing or whatever, then can say their mother never try. Because they have a conscience and they will say, boy, my mother work hard and trying, but me don't know how me reach here. So you understand? And Sister Winnie is giving some love, and Diva is saying, hi, Sidani, good night. And Jennifer said, just stopping by on the beat, on the break. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Before you go, remember to give it 3 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Don't work too hard now, work smart. And life lessons say we also have to adjust as adults. Go to their level, listen, Show them your understanding, display that care and concern. But to be firm, consequences out there await. The world awaits to deal with them. Yes, that is so true life lesson. Sometime, and a little bit of time, parents go down to children's level, they go down. I know parents go down to these kids' levels so much, but may I tell you, sometimes I don't know. I just don't know. And as parents, we just have to be firm, and we just have to show them, say, boy, at this we say no. Because when we are grow life lessons, I don't know your parents or your auntie or anybody that say, if if you not listen, what them always say, obey and stay, disobey and go. I don't know if nobody's using those phrases anymore nowadays. But we have to go down to the children level sometime. Find out what them are think. Find out what make them can do them work. Find out why you have to keep those friends. Don't follow the hype. You understand? One time I went to this lady's party, and my daughter, we go to the party, and my daughter and the little girl was talking, and the lady said, me did feel away, but after you look into it, it was nothing to feel away about. The lady said, hope she's a good friend because she don't want no bad influencer. Nobody become influencer friend. I mean, like, but it's a woman of face thing she can talk about. You understand? But it's her opinion. And when you look on it, when we come home and we look on it, I mean, I talk to my husband, the lady no wrong, but sometimes I to all them come off. The lady no wrong, the lady say, I hope your daughter want good influence because I mean, I want no really bad influence because she did have some friend of the day and then come down here and thief out me stuff them. Well, that she experienced it, but because the way she come off, me kind of upset. But nobody no want them kids to rap with bad influencers. And David said, my daughter tells me everything. I hope she keeps it up into her teenage years. I hope so too. Yes. And that's why we have to be patient sometimes with our daughters, and let them know that you can't tell mommy anything, mommy is your friend, and anybody touches so and so, you tell me, because those places are the wrong touch, nobody not supposed to touch it there, and all of them something there. We have to instill those things in our daughters. And life, as I said, God help our children. Please getting emotional right now. I have seen too many of them withered away. Yeah, first before they come on the stream, I was talking about some people that I know. They're so awesome people. They go to church and raise their kids so good, but as they say, seven brothers, seven different mind. And when you see one of the child from the family, you can't believe say that kid is coming from that home. It's just because you know that that child is coming from that home, but the child take up the marijuana from a longer time, and the child is just acting like him not come from another yard there because of bad company and smoke before time. When they must send him a school, he must smoke. And if you don't know him come from that family, you can't know. You understand? So, and the mother talk every day that he support this child and give this child everything, and this child is just like that. It is so sad. And Sudani saying hi Queen India, and Jennifer saying hi Sudani, and laughing with Michelle is saying so true. And Yard Food is in the building. Guys, you see that video that Yard Food planned early to yam in the bucket? Yes, go over and watch that video. Yes. So guys, we have to plant, we have to plant our little stuff because we can't buy everything. And naturally, Curly say, enjoy your weekend, Jennifer. And laughing with Michelle and Ian say, you have to be firm as a parent. Talk to your kids. Yes, Michelle, you have to be firm and know that this me say no. So if you not say this, we don't know what you're saying because of this me say, and I mean run your son. And I mean pay the bills. You understand? You have to make them, you have to firm, man, because if you're not firm, them pitney nowadays, we say them we just walk over you. You have to be firm. You love them, but you have to be firm. And Yard Food said greetings to everyone in the chat. So my sweet Yard Food. Hi, Yard Foods. And David said greetings to food. And Jennifer said thanks, cuz. A working one. Oh, she's doing working weekend. She's working on the weekend. Okay. And laughing said, share out. Done, sis. Thank you, Michelle and Ian. Yeah, man. So, guys, Michelle and Ian, they are so sweet. Anybody in the chat who doesn't have them and you want to laugh, who love laugh, just go on over there. Them have some content. You laugh so till your belly boss. And Mika say, you think a lie, life lesson? The consequences are out there. It knows everyone addresses. But if the good was instilled from the day one, that same consequences will have some fight in gaining another. It's true, Mika. It's true what life letters say in the comment. The consequences are out there. As you mentioned earlier, Mika, in the chat, say is either death or behind bars. Because most of these kids, most of these youths nowadays, they don't want to take education serious. They go to school, they cuss off the teacher. Them tell the teacher or them head big or them foot knock. You understand? And at the end of the day, sometimes the parents, they come over and they disrespect the teacher. So I was saying to my husband one day, if this society is like this now, when the kids gone turn adult, get to an adult stage, what's going to happen in their society when we get old? You understand? Anybody ever think about that? I think about that all the time. What's going to happen in the next future when these little kids get big and them have them family? What going to happen? Or them going to grow their family? Or they going to instill in their children? They're going to want to work? Me don't know. Me think about them something there, even now. So Yadfu said good night, everyone. Greetings. And Yadfu said Ricky, good night. And Fu said Davis, good night. And Isaac said Michelle, hi Michelle. And Lifeless said I grew up with my grandma, so I had to cherish those values in spite of that curse word and other things. Attending church gave me added value. The values stay up until now. And I love that. Life lesson. I met some Jamaicans up here, and the Jamaicans were like, they don't like their mother, they don't like their father. I was like, why? Because they don't talk to their parents. I said, like, why? Because when they were growing, the parents tell them too much bad word. I said, but I'm a Jamaican and your parents are gonna cuss. Every parents cuss and tell you bad words. They don't mean nothing. They love you. They want you to hear. You understand? But me no know. And those values, as you say, stay with you till the rest of your life. Because if your grandmother never said you go cook and make up fire, if you cook peas or sweep up yard or wash plates, sometime when you're growing up and they say to wash the pot, you wash the pot, the pot not wash good. Them call you back to wash it. You have to wash the pot until when you wash good. And when you become an adult, that's the same thing you're gonna do to your kids. You're gonna say, wash this properly because when I was growing up, I had to do it. You're gonna eat out of a dirty plate. You understand? So those values that we were taught when we were growing up by our elders, it stays with us. And I talk already, those values, those stuff that I was taught back then, it make me be who I am today. I'm really, really thank my family for doing a good job. You understand? Making me be a lady. You know what I hate? Two life lessons. I hate a loud female, a brawling female. You understand? And when I was growing up, I learned woman not to be loud. You understand? And I don't like a loud woman. Everybody's unique and different, but you have to have something about yourself that people can look on you all the time and say, why Maya did love dumpling when she did grow up. You understand? You have to have something where people can look on you and say good about you. You don't want nobody say nothing bad about you. So the stuff that I learned when I was growing up, I tell you, say, me so appreciative to all of my family them who show me the right rope. But nowadays, these kids, you can't teach them nothing. I just have to talk to them. They're more long, push out their mouth and all kind of something. So I used to have to go to church to life lesson, and sometimes I get the ugliest clothes to wear to church, and I cry, go straight to church. And when I cry and go to church, the people them at the church say, "What happened to you, pretty girl?" I said, "I don't like my clothes; it's too ugly." Them said, "No, it's pretty." You understand? And why them time that me I cry is because when you go to church and you look on the other kids, you see them in some nice clothes, but guess what? Your parent never have it to give to you. They give you what they have. And so when you become an adult, you understand all those stuff you never really understand when while you were growing up. So I understand. I'm just thank God for the person I become now. Because sometimes you give the kids some stuff, they take it. I don't want that. That this them. Oh, you mean you don't want? Is it what your parents have to give you? So wear it until when you have what you want. And Sidan is saying good night. Yard Foods and Sudanese also ailing up Michelle and Ian and Life Lessons and Nika. Me fret most time on our youth. It's the educator in me. Yes, it's true life lesson. I am not an educator and I fret on the children, may I tell you. The youths. Me fret I fret because I said if this time is like this now, what is going to happen when they become an adult? You understand? Because most of these children, life lessons, they think it's a chopper style is the way. Them things say are the dialing of the way. Them things say are the fast cash, the fast life are the way. But as what Mika spoke about, say, if it's not debt, it's behind the bar. So they have to choose. So that's why you have to come down to the child's level as you talk about. Get into their brains, talk to them, encourage them, be their friend on a limit. You understand? You're not gonna be them friend like say are your friend out a road because they will not have no manners still. So yes life as I was saying he fret on the kids them now because of the educator in him. Oh my god, I can imagine. And Sidan Yard Food is blessing up. Sidani and Isaac said most of these children don't want nothing good. Them feel them can do anything and anytime and don't care. It's so true. I was watching incident on Instagram a couple of weeks ago before school was out when this boy, I think it was in St. Anne's Bay, his pants was so tight and the police officer was using a knife to cut it out. Cut it out. Sometimes I wonder if the parents see it or because of the parents is at work they don't see it. All these boys want now is tight pants. Tight pants is not it. Tight pants, them want tight pants. You understand? They not go to school to learn nothing because they have their focus already that when I leave school, I'm going to be a chopper and I'm going to be doing dialing and I'm going to be doing that. Because I see where kids up in Kingston area, they have big cars. They have cars bigger than the teachers. You understand? Come on. This is serious. This topic is so intense. So yeah, Fus Michelle is a good actress. She need to do some acting movie. Oh yes. Yes, Michelle. Michelle is a good actor. She has good acting skills. Michelle, I think you must ask for some help because you can't act and see if nobody will help you. And you can go act with some other big stars because you're so talented in the acting. And Sudan say awesome life lesson. It is so true. Life lesson saying fret pan the pitney them. In fret pan the pitney them because in the wonder what go happen in a couple of years from now. You can imagine as an educator, you sit down there and you sit down and you fret pan the pitney them. And it's not those kids are not really your family, but it doesn't have to be your family. But the love what you have for people and kids, you sit down and you fret pan them. You can imagine? It's rough. And yard food said this generation or something else. I don't know what is happening. Yard food. Me and my husband was having a conversation and we were talking about the next generation when these kids get older. Wonder what it's gonna be like when I am old. Wonder what it's going to be like. Me no know. And Mika said, pity no go church. Oh, Pitney no go church again. And this church back then was vital and instilling values. Yes. So everything is changed. Everything is changed, Mika, in these days. I don't know I want if I food make it change or what, me no know. But kids don't go to church anymore, and sometimes parents don't instill children to go to church. And going to church is very good because you learn a lot of stuff from the Bible. You learn Sunday school, you learn about love. You understand? You learn to be humble. And most of these people are not humble now because lifeless is what I notice now. Everybody say them bad. Everybody is bad now. Nobody's batting down. Even school, kids are bringing weapons to school, killing them own classmate. You understand? Kids are going to school and they're talking about scamming. They're talking about that, them disrespecting the teacher. They're on their phone. But for teachers in the chat, you know, make no picnic stress on out. Just do no work and go home to the family because you go to school trying to educate somebody and you may end up lose your life. You understand? Because these kids, they're not like children back then. Yeah. So yeah, food said, but all we have to do is pray for them. Yes. We have to pray for them, foods. We have to pray for them. And as I said earlier in the chat, we have to pray for our children and we have to pray for other people, kids. Even when you know other people, kids, you know, said you know that boy, then you say, little boy that was excelling and he was doing so well. When you look, you see you just have to pray for them because you know definitely that the parents work hard. And sometimes if you see them and you can counsel them, you know, and say, listen to me, man, your father work hard and your mother, you know, follow bad company, you know. You understand? Do your best, man. You understand? Sometimes we can counsel them, but sometimes even if you try to counsel these children, then cuss you off and run you, you know, and say, yeah, diss them. Things is so different. And life, as I say, I tell you, Mika, yes, from what Mika was saying, life lesson he say he might tell Mika, yes, from the picnic and go to church again and all of them something there. And life lesson say real talk, foods, we have to pray. We have to pray for the kids, them man. We have to. And David said, really enjoying this live. Oh, thank you so much, David's lifestyle. I really appreciate you. Oh, David said she enjoy the live. Thank you so much. And Yard Food said, Davis enjoy the night. And she's going because you know every time she goes to movie nights with her daughter. Yes. So guys, Davis is leaving. It's movie time for Lish. So she is going over. And some of these things, guys, we can do it with our kids. Watch movie, set up a movie night for the children, and we can bond with them and we can find out what's working out in their brain. Yes, big up yourself, Davis Lifestyle. Yes, so come here, you know, so you have to hug up me with a soft body. Come here, man. Hey, girl, smell goody, man. All right, so thank you so much for coming over, my sweet Davis. So Davis Lifestyle, she has a live at 7 p.m. tomorrow, every Sunday. So guys, feel free to go and check out her live stream. Walipa important information and the topics are lit over there. So just feel free to go over there and connect with her if you don't connect already. And they do a lot of down to earth Jamaican cooking outside. So big up yourself, Davis Lifestyle, and all my beautiful people over here are going to be coming over tomorrow to participate in your live stream. Hi to Marvin and the family. All right. Yes. And so guys, as I said, sometimes we can set up a movie night. We can make parenting different. And sometimes we see all the kids them react and come out. You understand? We set up a little movie night and we get together and we eat and we play games and all of those stuff. So Yard Food said Davis enjoy the night and Life Lesson said stay safe, Davis. Enough love. And Mika said, teach you to be appreciative of the little thing that you have. Teach you to be appreciative of the thing you have. Yes. And as you touch on that point to Mika, sometimes you give the kids some stuff, them say what is. What do you mean, what is this? You don't see, this is your bag, or this is your shoes. They don't like these shoes. They want to be in the crowd. They want a shoes that everybody is wearing. But you don't have to be in what everybody has. It's what your parent can afford. Because remember, if you love your parents, you can't say, boy, my mother is struggling to pay the light bill. My mother is struggling to pay the rent. You have some children like that, that them see what's happening with their parent, and they see that their parent is really struggling. Some kids not fool. And I said, okay, mommy, I will take this. I see you don't have any money. Some kids, they don't appreciative of nothing, and they follow company, and that no and that happen now, they lose their life because them never stay in them lane over here. So with the stuff that their parents give to them jump out and gone over there. So them either end up behind bars or them end up dead. Yes, and simplify medical coding. Say add moderator, please. And Danielle Stevie is in the house, and Danielle saying blessing, blessing. Thank you so much. And Simply Medical said LK29. I was connected to you a long time, Simply Medical. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. And Danielle Comedy say hello everyone. And Danielle say Moya's way. Welcome, Danielle. Thank you so much. Yeah, right. And life as I say, welcome, Daniel, brother. How is everything going so far, Daniel? We had the monetization last week. When you're doing live again, I wanted to drop you a super chat last week, but I don't know what wrong with it. Something. Would it something go through? Because there was a update on my phone, and I don't know, but definitely I have to come give you a super chat because that's how we do. We support each other. And Jordan is in the building. Mom, Jordan. Jordan say, hi, Moya, says, bless up my brother. And Yard Food says, some of these young generation, I'm telling you, you have to be careful because you cannot talk to them. If you talk to them, maybe you lose your life or something. I tell you, Yard Foods, you talk to them, they more long shoot out and gone, them get eaten. You can't talk to this generation again. Me no know. Me no know if the food what them a eat. I just don't know. But they just don't listen. But guess what? What my motto is, anybody who no listen, them a go feel. And I definitely know that they're gonna be feeling one day, and them a go say if they were no. Because we are human being, and sometimes we parents will talk to we and we never listen. But it all boiled down back where you say, boy, if me didn't know in a man, me listen. Mm-hmm. And these people nowadays, them not scared, not even the police. They're not scared of nothing. These kids, they don't scared of anything. If they say they're gonna do that, they're gonna do that. And Simplify Medical say, hi friends, sending my full support to your channel. Stay blessed. So Simplify Medical Coding is saying she's sending full support to the channels. So please leave a comment, let them know, and definitely they'll do the right thing. They know to do the right thing. So just leave a comment and let them know that you visit them and they will return when the time is right. So we all know, so we will do the right thing. Yeah, man. And Jordan is healing up Michelle, and Daniel is bigging up Jordan. And Jordan said, yo, bro. And Yardfu said, guys, you are welcome to chat. And Yardfu said, you can share your 2 cents on the topic. Yeah, man, share your 2 cents. And Michelle and Ian said, share out, sis. And they're also, Michelle and Ian is also sharing out to Mika. And Yardfu said, I couldn't afford to have a movie night with my boys. I used to save and send them to library on Saturday to play chess. That is so good. Yeah, food. I like to see people play chess. I can't play chess enough, but it's so I like to when I'm a movie something them. It is so sweet. Yes, yard food. So yard food say him couldn't afford to have a movie night with him boy them. But she could have sent them to the library to play chess. And them go up there go play chess and you know them take up a book and start read. You understand? So that are the stuff what yard food send them go do. So we can do different stuff with parenting. If right now Netflix, most people have Netflix, or if you don't have Netflix, you have YouTube, or if you don't have you, everybody have YouTube. Set up a movie night and you and the kids them watch a movie and not chat and laugh. And sometimes some things you don't never know. They will just get let out to you. You understand? And Daniel is healing up Michelle. And Michelle and Ian, Mika Jordan said you are the best sister ever. Oh, Jordan, miss you, sis. And Life Lesson said, my heart no good again. Just seemed that the Jamaican woman didn't win the 4x1 relay. What? Mm, John Noah. Bottom change mess up. Ooh. Nah, go sleep good tonight. But second best is good enough for me. Oh, what? Button change mess up? Them shouldn't mess up. But as I go, them just anxious and anxiety kick in. They wanted to win as I go. Life lessons, may I tell us me go down at the MVA for my license. I mean know exactly what we doing at the car because of my car and me drive the car all the time. And me just anxious and say me I get it today. And the anxiety wine and me just go licking at the corner. You can't believe? So I just anxious sometimes, then just anxious. Anxiety. And Michelle say, Danny, but the next time them a go for it with a vengeance. So Daniel is saying, Michelle is calling out to Daniel, and Jordan said, my sister Mika is here, and T Blair said, oh sweet Moy, I totally forgot live after I thumbs up the premiere earlier. Oh, I saw you go man. Me understand. Sometimes we go do something and we get busy and we totally forgot. But thank you so much for coming back. I really, really appreciate your presence. Me did see you say I wait, but me come a little late. So tonight's topic we're talking about how we can instill in the kids to let them know that education is the key and don't surround themselves with bad influencers because you know if them not listen to them parents, them are gonna go astray and they're gonna take bad company and bad company influence them in the wrong way. My people. And you know, say them are going to end up dead, and if them not end up dead, them are going to go to jail. And nobody no want bury them kid, and nobody no want see them picnic go to jail. You understand? So we just have to do the best what we can do, T Blair. So that's the topic tonight. Yes. So Michelle say and Ian say, yes, Jordan, I'm good, bro. And life is the second best is good for me. Congrats, ladies. Yes. That's good. And Daniel say, yes, I am going live tomorrow. Okay, I will pass through Daniel, but me can't stay long because I know I'm working next day. But definitely, girl, I pass through notification gang. All right. So life lesson is saying, big up Jordan, boss up. And Yard Food is saying, life lesson, yes, the wonderful congratulations to the Jamaican ladies, them. Yeah, man. Congratulations to the Jamaican woman, them. Big up on herself. Yes. And Mika is saying good night. So Mika is leaving and she's saying good night. And I really thank her for coming in tonight and give her 2 cents on this topic. And she done very well. And I really appreciate her for coming and supporting the Maya's way. And she makes some great points. Yes, she makes a lot of great points. So guys, if we can take some of these points and some of these information that Mika give out in the chat, we can be a good parent and we can do good. You understand? So big up yourself, Mika. Stay safe and hope to see you next time. All right. Bless up yourself. For charger. Yeah. Either in your room. Your charger there on the bed. Yeah. Yours. You want mine? Mine down there. Because you're longer and more, so I had one more. Mine in the wall. Or ground. Mine. Your wall? Mm. Yes. So where was I now? So life lesson said, oh, your food was saying life lesson. Yes, that's wonderful. Congress, you all read that already. So have a good night, Mika, and thank you so much for coming. And I really, really like to see you again over here. All right. And Jordan said, Mika is here, sis.
Nah, this one. No, this is
Where and Darius? Jordan, where we reach? T Blair. Okay. So T Blair is saying, hey, to Jordan is calling out to T Blair, and Life Lesson say, yeah, Jordan, the life we breathe belongs to the Almighty. So I am grateful to be here talking with these lovely people, some of who I will meet soon. God's willing. Life Lesson, where in Jamaica you're from? Where for the parish where me come from, you're from also. I just can't wait to meet some of these people that I talk to every Saturday night. Tasha G in the place. Tasha G say my Wi-Fi keep dropping. Good night, Maya. Don't worry about the Wi-Fi. I saw it stay tuned up here. Don't worry about it, girl. Just act like you know see it. Just act like you know see it. It's a distraction. Satan want distract. You know, pay it no mind. Daniel said the live is set up tomorrow already. Okay, yeah. No pay the pay no mind Tasha G. It happened to me sometime up here too. Daniel is calling out to Manny Duck. And Daniel is shouting out to Tasha G. And Life Lesson say, my favorite supporter, Mika, stay safe. Mika, Life Lesson is saying, you are the favorite supporter for him. And he's saying, keep safe and bless up yourself. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, Life Lesson. Mm-hmm. And Manny is saying, Daniel, oh, bro. And Mystic is in the building. And Mystic is saying, hello, Moya. And blessings to the chat from Mystic. And Mystic is just getting from work. And Mystic is also hailing out to Tasha G. And Life Lesson said, I'm from St. Mary. Okay, I never actually been to St. Mary, but I think I drive through St. Mary to go to Portland when I was going to the Jerk Festival. But we never stop. Yes, I'm from Trelawney. And Mystic is also ailing up to Daniel. And Tasha G is saying Mystic and Daniel. So Mystic is just coming from work and she just support the girl Maya's way. Yeah, so that is how we do it. Support each other because we are a family. And T Blair is saying, as parents, make the kids know them wrong. Don't cover up for them. You have some parents cover kids wrong. I'm a boy mom, and all when the rain falling, them have to go to school and church is a must. And Daniel is calling to Mystic and T Blair. It's true because T Blair, we have to instill church in our kids. Nowadays, kids are not going to church anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why. If you look around, you see that things really change, things really really change. Sometimes if I don't go to church, sometimes I sit down and I worry about it because I said, just like how I can go to work in the morning, I can go to church. And everybody know that our creator is very jealous. You understand? He can wake up and make you go to work and you're not late to go to work. But sometimes when you have to go to church at 10 o'clock, you just reach at church 10:30, like say you don't care. And we have conscience, and sometimes it bothers me. And sometimes I said it to myself because me guilty because last week I was going to church start 10 o'clock and me late. And me not late for my job. Can you imagine? So sometimes we have to look in ourselves as people and see where we're going wrong. And especially when we have the boys, some people say boy pitney and I don't have boys. I have one stepson and one daughter. And I'm telling you, man, sometimes the boys are so hard to raise. The girls too, but it's how we raise them and how we love them and we show them the way, the ropes. You understand? We have to show them the rough part and we have to show them the easy part. We can't make them think that everything easy and when they ask everything, then get it because everything is getting expensive. When I was growing up, T Blair, me didn't want $1, me never get it. Me have to go learn to go plot and Grassroots. Learn to plant out on grass. I don't know if nobody know me attack. You go to the door and you plant on the grass. Plant the grass. Mm-hmm. So Tasha said, Mystic, have you heard about information due to your topic last night? Okay, Tasha G is saying greetings. T Blair said greetings. And Danielle said, T Blair, may have to catch up on your video, sis. And Mystic said, yes, Tasha G, heard it this morning, but waiting to see how it play out. Tasha G said, you hardly see any children going to church. Tasha G is so true. You hardly see any kids going to church anymore. Back then, when time we used to there, we had, and my mother they bathe me outside, in the basin. And you look up our road, you see kids that go to church. You say to your mother, say, hurry up. The pit them and left me. You just want to go catch the kids them going to church. And it was such a nice feeling going to church, especially in the back to school time. You get little book and pencil, and in the summer you go to Vacation Bible School, VBS. I don't know if anybody used to go to that, but I used to enjoy going to the VBS because people from America would come and they would teach us, and we draw and they give us little stuff. Me did excited about that all the time. I see my mother dress up me and me gonna VBS. It was so much fun. But nowadays kids don't know how to skip. They don't know how to play this. They don't know how to do nothing. All they know about is the tablets. They don't know nothing about play out at door. They don't know nothing like the games that we used to play back then. You understand? Things and time change so much. Yeah, so true, Maya. And especially in America, what I observe and I notice, here where I live, the kids they don't wear uniform to school. So when they wear Tasha, sometimes they wear their sleeping clothes go to school. And I said, look at that, where the parents is here. You understand? As a Jamaican, when you're living here and you have your children here, you cannot make them instill these attitudes from the other kids, because if you make them do that, you lose them forever. You have to instill the Jamaican principle and the Jamaican way of life into them. You can't make them lose their culture, because if they lose their culture, I am so sorry for you as a parent. And Tasha say, boy, Mystic, it's sad, but I hope she gets the protection. And T Blair said, okay, Daniel, thanks much. It's true, Tasha G, man. Me say you hardly see children, people going to church. Especially since the COVID came, people whole mindset change a lot. Trust me, people whole mindset change a lot. But as I said, we just have to be the good parent that we be, and that our parents used to be to us, and instill the right way. Nobody go up to school go cuss off non-teacher, and nobody say your kids not do that because you never see them. You understand? Hi Tasha, good night. And Tasha is saying good night, host. Thank you so much for coming. And she's also saying blessing to everyone. So pick up yourself, Tasha. Yes. So Mystic say kids these days are technological kids, and they question everything. They need a reason for most things that they are required to do. In our days, we did as we were told. Same way. Same so true, Mystic. Because one day, this lady up on my church, she was talking. She have two kids, a boy and a girl. So she tell the boy to do stuff. The boy said, why the girl not do it? You understand? The girl said, why the boy not do it? They watch everything and said why, and they compare and said this to do that and to do that. But as parents, you have to lay down the rules and said you are gonna do this and you're gonna do this. So when me tell her to do it, don't tell me say why this person not do it. You understand? They have to find out what make me have to do this. Why Maya can't do it. They might talk back to you, and I said that and I said that these kids are really different in these days. True mistake. And Jordan is saying Tasha says, hey. And Tasha G said that. Tasha G said The grass is what we practice on to oh, the grass. The grass is what we practice to comb our hair. Yes, Tasha G, I remember the grass. You go out there and you plait the grass. Yes, I mean, I know all we didn't know, so if we go out, they go do that. And we plait the grass. And so we learn to plait from then, because back then we never really have no dolls. Like now, the kids them have them dolls and them whatsoever. But we have to instill in the kids them, when you make their dinner, you have to let them know that go to the table. If you have a table in the house, you have to let them know that go to the table and eat your meal. We don't eat meal in a settee or on the floor. But then, hi Overton, how are you? And Overton said good night everyone, blessings. Moya, he's trying to say Moya, but he said Maria. Thank you so much for coming over, Tan. I really appreciate you for coming over. Thank you so much. Bless up yourself over, Tan. Yes, Natasha G, we also have to instill in the kids that when they have their meals, we're not going to be eating in the couch. We're going to be eating around the table. We have to teach them all these things that when they go out, they know how to eat, how to dine. You understand? And Tasha G, Mystic said, yes, Tasha G, if she have all this evidence that she claims, then I hope she will be protected for sure. Oh, me not even did really follow up on this something today, no mistake, because me had a busy day today. Me come back late because me have even my life start late. And Mystic is saying hello, Overton, and Overton is ailing up to Tasha, and Daniel is saying Overton. And Yardful said, good night, Maya. Going to sleep. I have to work in the morning. Yeah, man. Come here, Yardful. Come, I got Maya. Yard food, I got Maya. Thank you so much, Yard food. Have a good night. You know, so you have to hug me before you go away. All right. So bless up yourself, and I pray the Lord protection on you and your family. You understand? Have a blessed night and keep safe. Keep posting those contents. So guys, if you don't have yard food, guys, I don't know what you're waiting on. Please go over and check out some of her content. She's a great cook. Yes, that's what I know for sure. So bless up yourself, yard food, and bless up those boys for me and countryman. And tell countryman to me if you watch some of my video them some of the time. I know he's busy. All right. And Overton is saying, Mystic bless up, and Yard Food is saying, it was nice being here. You're welcome, Yard Food. It was a pleasure having you here. I really appreciate you coming over. All right. And Yard Food is saying virtual hug, and Overton is blessing up foods. And Tasha said, I hope so. And Overton, Jordan is saying, Overton, bro, hey. And Jordan said, I am doing watch along tomorrow, Moya. Okay, what time you starting? What time you start, Jordan? I come over there, come spend some time. Yeah. But you know, so me go to work so early in the morning, so me come stay with you couple time. You understand? Yes. And Overton is saying, hey, Jordan. So Tasha, I was so busy today. I never really follow up nothing that go on today with the something on Mystics, the topic that Mystic have last night, because I had a busy day today. So I never really know what really did I go on today. But when we finish it live, me have to go look what really did I go on today. Me don't know what I go on today. Come did up on the road and do some business. Okay, Jordan. Mm-hmm. Okay. Last night of track and field. Okay, all right. And T Blair is ailing up Overton. So Overton, you see the topic that we're talking about tonight. Um how we can influence our children to let them know that education is the key, and influence them that don't follow the bad influencers, and don't think that everything you see that glitter out there is gold. Don't follow those boys because you see them with cars, big chains, all of them something there, because most of these children, T Blair, them just want hurry up and leave school to go dial, and they just want to go do be a chopper and all of them something there. So them just well want to finish school, and sometimes they're going to school, their mind is not in the classroom, their mind is on what is outside, the thing them that no make no sense. You understand? And most of the time, that are the thing that get them in a most problem, because they mix up them, they associate themselves with the persons outside, and next when them not do what the person them say, them end up lose them life. You understand? Them now, these children nowadays, them now be children and play with them. They're only the children at school. They might play with big people out the road. Because everybody nowadays thinks that the chopper lifestyle are the way to go. No. You have to stay in school and make your parents proud and be better than your parents. And Yard Food said, that's how I learned to plot here. The grass. Me too foods, but I did play, me learn to on the grass, because me never have a doll that time, because my mother couldn't afford to buy the doll. And I guess the doll was very cheap back then, but she never had the money. She never have the money. So what I'm trying to say, these kids, they get everything, most of everything the parents try to make them happy. But sometimes the bad company, as the man, them follow the bad company. As Amika said earlier on, pop up at school sometime. Pop up at the school. Don't make them know, so you come and find out what them do. Call it, take the teacher number, call the teacher some of the time and ask the teacher say what is what and how everything are going. You understand? And when they come home and if they're not do good, you take away some of the stuff them what them used to have. You take away some of them stuff and make them see who is the better person. You understand? You have to take away some of them comfort. You have to point. You don't have to physically beat them like we used to get beaten back then. You can punish them by taking away some of the stuff that they love, and eventually they will do better. Yes, they will do better. Yes, they will do better foods. And Yard Food is saying virtual hug to everyone in the chat, and me too. So guys, we just have to just try and pray to God and just ask God to give us strength that we can raise the best kids ever. Because we just have to do that, because guys, when you wake up in the morning and you see what's happening in your society here too where I live, because these kids up here, they're totally different from the Jamaican kids. And if you see how them go to school sometime, you wonder if a school them a go. You understand? You wonder if they're going to school, because there's nowhere my child could leave out of my house looking like that, say they might go to school. And the teachers them up here, they cannot talk to yes, fools. They cannot talk to them. That's why sometimes the society up here is like that, because they talk to them too hard, them says discrimination and all sort of stuff. But it's a little bit different back home. You understand? A lot of people bring their kids here, and the kids step away from their culture and adapt some other culture, which the culture is not a good culture for them. You understand? Because one time I went to the school and I was talking to this teacher, and the teacher was saying to me, this young man, they admire him so much. He was from Africa, and they admire his attire because he was so different from the other kids in the school, and they just love to see how he wear his stuff from his country. And couple months or so, he started changing because he started licking heads with the other kids, and his parents keep coming to the school and say this is not their child because he's so different. He start pierce his ears now. He start changes from his culture clothes. He start wear these type of pants and all that stuff. And the teacher was saying to me, you understand something is wrong. This guy is losing it. But they say when he just came, they used to admire his attire because he's from this African culture and they love how he dressed, but he started going with some bad influencers, and eventually his parents have to send him back home because here you can get a purple ear, green ear. I'm telling you, yes, it's so T Blair. Because sometimes I have to stand up and I have to look, and I said, wow, that's all I have to say. It's so crazy. So the man was saying to me that the parents have to come to the school and say they're going to take him from the school, they're going to send him back home to Africa because guess what happened, Tibler? If he stays, he's going to be getting a record. You understand? Him going to get a record, and you all know what come with the record. And when you have those records, you cannot get a good job because most of the jobs here, if you have certain thing on your record, when you put this finger in the system and you do just they run your background with your social security and whatsoever, they don't want you at them workplace. So you end up get some little job, wanna even pay. You understand? So when we have our children and we see them going the wrong way, when we bring them here for a better life, sometimes we have to send them back home and make they see what we really did talk to because we love them, we try the best for them. And they come up here now and they follow the bad crowd. You understand what I say, T Blair? The bad crowd, them want come out of your house in a blue ear, pink ear. No, you never see nobody in your family at Jamaica come out them house in a blue year, pink year, so them a go to school. Don't follow. Be a leader, man. Be a leader. Sometimes when I stand up and the bus pull up or I'm at some place and I see kids coming off the bus and I'm like, really? Or if you know see them a come off of the bus, or if you see them walking and going to schools, yard food's gone. T Blair, sometimes these kids wear the little crop tops. You understand? The little blouse what catch them under them breasts. Go to school. And sometimes when you bring your kids here from Jamaica, they come up there, you bring them to the mall, you bring them to the store to buy some clothes. They're taking up these clothes too. You have to tell them to put it back. Because there's nowhere you ever see nobody wear them clothes then at the family say them a go to school. You have to be grounded. You can't just take up certain style like that. When you're an adult, you do what you want to do. You understand? Even if when you're adult and you do what you want to do, when you have a conscience to go say, but what may I do? But me never grow that way there. Because sometimes we do stuff, and we know that we know if we do it because we never grow that way there. And it bothers us and we have to hi Lani. Lani saying people dress their toddlers in crop tops and crop toddlers. Ooh, imagine. And as what Mika was saying, the first institution is the home. So imagine you dress your toddler in a crop top. Imagine when they come little bigger, what's gonna happen? And naked them are gonna be. You understand? And a mystic is saying North America society is not a forgiving society. When you get a criminal record, even for the simplest of things, it's used against the individual in everything they try to accomplish after the fact. You better believe that. That is so true. That is so true, Mystic. And Lani said, it is so sad. It is so sad. It is very sad. And sometimes, Lani, you try to talk and you talk and you talk, and nobody seems like they want to listen. But as what Mika said before she leave, it's going to be death or lock up. Or if you know your way or the highway. If they can adjust to the rules in the house, they go. You understand? Because I was watching something where this lady on TikTok where people were bashing her so much, Lani. She put a lot of tattoo on the little boy. The little boy, maybe 3 year old, tattooed all of the child's body, and people were just bashing that lady. And she was saying she think it's cute, she think it look good. It's her kids, and she do what she want. People were saying so much bad things about she tattooing the kid's body. And me say me feel sorry for the little child so much. We have to instill the good values in our children, because guys, if we don't instill the good values, know our children friend, the type of friend they keep, we're not going to be around them. Oh, T Blair said our mother used to make the cloth doll. We used to have some friend neighbors who used to have the cloth doll too. And Lani, if we not instill the good stuff in the children them from now, we don't know what will happen, because we have to benefit from it small. So when the kids them get older, them not they don't separate from what they were taught. Just like how when we go to Sunday school and we learn something, even when we become an adult and we miss up who we still remember those stuff, we still remember what we were taught. We taught to be humble. You understand? Humility. Lani said, I saw that it hurt my feelings because he can't remove those when he get older. No. No, I don't know if it's yes, I saw it on TikTok. You cannot remove it when you get older. You have to let kids make decisions sometime when they become older. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, sometimes Lonnie, these children leave, or these parents let their kids coming out of the house in the crop top them, the little you're going to school. Come on. You're going to school. You can't just half naked out. Like some of these kids are just like they're going to the club. Mystic, when I see them, I just say, you know, they dress like they're going to the club. And I'm telling you, when your kids come here from another country, you cannot make them take up the culture that you did not have. You have to instill the values and attitude, the values in them, because the values is what they're going to need in the future. And as I said, I am so grateful for what I was taught growing up. Because if me never know how to sweep out a house, I never know how to cook, how would I cook? And Mystic said, my last son, although he's not so in tune with the Jamaican culture, he learned the look from early when he does something wrong. And when he hear me say, look here, little boy, he knows to stop. It's true. Some parents, they don't hit the kids, they just give them an eye. And them know, say, them to stop. Hi, Marlon, how are you? So Marlon is saying a simple DUI can suspend license for at least 2 years and bad reputation. And you can pay up to 10,000. You understand, for being pulled over by the police every time they see you behind the wheels. That is so true. Thank you for coming, Marlon. Really appreciate you. Mm-hmm. And Lani said there's are adults that don't look at their children as children. That is so true. I don't know what they look at them like, Lani. You understand? Our Malana say in North America you pay 10,000, suspend license for at least 2 years and a bad reputation. Marlon, may I tell you, said when you get these records, it's not coming off. It is stay. You can imagine you come here and you put yourself in a trouble and you get these records. It affects you. It affects you. You get a felony, you get a misdemeanor, you get whatever. Some of these stuff, since me come here, I heard about some of these stuff put on your record. Daniel said, I am still in the back, sis. Not too long, came from her. Just yeah, man. Yeah, man, Daniel, me understand how you going on, man. No worry yourself, man. Bless up yourself, man. Get some rest. If you're tired, get some rest, man. Get some rest, brother Daniel. No worry yourself. Me understand how you go. So life lessons is saying, let's not forget the obvious, guys. There are demonic influence in all that's happening, no joke. So we have to keep praying and fasting for a great change. Also true. I had a conversation with somebody about that same thing that you're talking about, life lesson. We were talking about the demons that lego in the society, and it's in people, and that's why a lot of people are acting up these ways. Some people are hearing voices in them head. And one day I was saying to my husband, I hope when I go on the road and I go to the mall and I go someplace, I hope nobody hear voices and go choke me. You understand? Sometimes, guys, you have to be vigilant. You're in the store, you have to be looking around, looking around. Sometimes I say to my husband, say, well, look around so far. It must stay there. You understand? So people are hearing voices and dynamic influences out there in the world. And some stuff on these internet, people are diving down deep into it, and we don't know it affects their minds. And when they come out, they're crazy. They want to do stuff. So we just have to pray against that. Mm-hmm. And Lonnie's saying there are adults that don't look at their children as children, and Daniel was saying he's just coming from work. Get some rest, man. Newbie said because they don't wear uniform in America, it's crazy what they present themselves in when they go through the doors. Make me wonder where are the parents. Miss say, Marlon, I said the same thing too. One morning, I was doing an exercise. I was walking and, walking and I was like facing this child. He was coming through the intersection that I was going. And when I look on the child's face was so dirty. The mouth water was on the face, the eyes were so dirty. The clothes were so dirty. And I was looking at this child and I was like, where the parents is? The parents said, the pitney wear dirty clothes, go back at school again. And look, the boy come like him never bathe. So some of the time the parents them in one different world. It's crazy. And Mystic says some parents want to be their children's friend rather than to be a parent and instill discipline. How can you be a child's friend? You can be a child's friend, as that Mika was saying, but you have to have limit. You have to have a limit. You have to make the pitney them to say, I'm a mother, I'm the talk to, I'm a father, I'm the talk to. You think so when I was growing up, Mystic, my mother talked to me, yes, we are human beings and we're not perfect. You go push up your mouth, yes, like, but when you go push up and make your mother say, you have to go around one back place, go take out your feelings when at the back of the kitchen. I go take out your feelings around at some place, and when them call you, you have to go around there like, yes, you have to go around there well, good up. You think you can go around there like so? What do you? We are long up your face so far. You understand? We have to instill discipline in them children here, because guess what? If you don't instill discipline, for example, you have friends over your house, and when you talk to your kids, the same thing where your picnic do when nobody never over here, when your friends come over your house to come visit you. At the same way when you talk to the kids, you go take up your shoes from there and put it where it's supposed to go. He might go shake up him shoulder and push up him out. And your friends are gonna be one side and they're gonna be looking, and when them go home, them are gonna say, you never see Maya little daughter, or she did not go on and Maya said we go take off the shoes because that's something what she used to. You have to instill discipline in the kids, because if you don't, the little attitude one of them, when people come around, it just go display because you never stop it. There's no way you can be a pitney friend. You have to be their parent and put limits on it for friendship. It has to be a boundary. Parents cannot be kids' friend. You can be their friend, but it has to have a limit. And Lonnie said American culture is so lost. Our country has been so few values anymore. Lonnie, I am telling you, when you go up to those schools and You see those children, you see the stuff that they're wearing. You wonder, you wonder where the parents, how can these parents let these kids come out of the house wearing this stuff? These boys now, they're wearing their pants below their butts and they're going to school. They're not wearing any belts. You understand what kind of adult them are going to become? How they're going to talk to their family when they become an adult. We have to instill, go put in your belt, pull up your pants. You understand? We have to instill all these stuff. And for me, the children them come out, they can go to school naked as the day them born and nobody says anything. You understand? And Marlon is saying, blessing Mystic, and Mystic is saying, so true, Lani. And Miss Marlon said, bless up Mystic and be inspired, Claudia. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much, Claudia. And Claudia is saying good night to everyone. So Claudia, tonight's topic we are talking about how we can let the kids know that education is the key to success, and also don't follow bad influencers, because most of these kids now they think that scamming is the way, they think that being a chopper dialing is the way, and they just think the bad company are the way. They don't want to learn nothing again because them have for them plan already when them leave school what them are gonna do. And this is why we have this society right now with so much crime and a lot of stuff going on, because nobody don't think smart anymore. Everybody's going to violence, and everybody's going to the quick cash and the big money. Nobody no want to go to school anymore. So how we can try to make the youths a better youths of tomorrow? You understand? That's what we're talking about. We have to pray for them. We have to we have to have bonds with our children, and we just have to try our best. And Sister Winnie saying thumbs up. Thank you, Sister Winnie. And Missy Kiss saying blessing Claudia. And Purpose K is in the building. Hi, Purpose K, blessing up my sister. Thank you so much. And Purpose K saying hello, everyone. How are you all doing? So Purpose K said, "How wanna do if we're not all right?" So how was your day? Your day, Purpose K? My day was such a hot day. I have a long day today, Today was so hot. Today was like 100 and something. You can imagine you want to see Maya run. I run and hurry up. I try to get an AC back. You understand? So Lani said emotional control. Yes, they don't teach it anymore. Lani, in my country, Jamaica, when we go to school, we have the devotion, we pray, we sing, and we read the Bible, and we go after class. You understand? What I noticed um, here where I live in Maryland, when the kids go to school, they just go to school and they just go to class. Nobody say anything. So that is how that is how now you get to instill and to tell the children that there is a God, and you tell the children about the Bible, and that is how you let the kids go to church and learn the stuff from the Bible. You understand? Because here they don't do the devotion, they don't do it in the school. So the children have to learn from home here, and you have to make them go to church and learn about the goodness of God and know the Bible. Because here they not teach it they don't teach it like Jamaica, they don't do the devotion. It's a little bit different. So you're gonna have a lost child if you just make them go to school, come home, play the video game, eat, do that and not do nothing. Them not gonna know nothing about God. And when them get little bigger, them gonna be easily brainwashed, because somebody can just come brainwash them and tell them that this is God and this is God. And they them not know God because you busy working, you never tell them nothing. Them never learn it in the school, and them never go church and learn it. So them just get lost. And purpose can okay. And Lonnie is saying, okay, I read it, Lonnie. Lonnie is saying the parents are partying and don't take time to teach their children. No, Lonnie, you understand? They want to go to all the events and they don't take time to teach the children, and said, go and take up the Bible and read. So just read any part in the Bible. You understand? Because they don't teach it in the school year. So you have to make them go to church. Or if you don't find a church home, you tell them about the creator. Because one incident one time when I was in Jamaica and I used to go to church, this lady, she was going to the university, and I always remember that. And when she came back from the university, she was talking in the church, and she was saying like, I'm so happy that my parents taught me about this, and that. Because if my parents never teach me about this, when I go to university, I meet upon so many different people from different walks of life, and they were telling me a lot of stupid stuff. But she stand firm on what she believe, and she said she thank God for our parents who instill the value in her. Because you see, when you go to university, you meet up on a good, the bad, and the indifference. And if you don't know what you get brainwashed. So parents, we have to be vigilant on what we or we teach our kids and make our kids know. Say, now listen to everything what people tell you. If you know, hand doesn't come and ask me, because parents don't go lead them kids astray. And Marlon is even in Jamaica now, I can tell the kids that are doing well in school by the way they dress. Boys that are sagging or lagging in their schoolwork. Yes. Marlon, you remember this thing? It was all over YouTube where this guy, he was from St. Catherine, and he was going to this high school in St. Catherine. I don't remember, it's Linstead, and nobody knew where he was living, him and his sister, but he was going to school early every morning, and he was doing so well in school. But when the day for the SBA, and when he took down the dishes, he cooked soup, and when he carried the plate them with the soup go to the school and so on. And I think he was telling the people themselves cook it in the outside kitchen and everything. And when they find out where he lived now, they couldn't believe that he was living in that deplorable state. But he was excelling so much in his schoolwork. And people was so sorry for him and said, oh my God, this child live in this little home, and he's doing so good at his schoolwork. He walked to school every time, he never late and everything. That was over YouTube. That I don't know if you know what me attack. His name was Delano, and people start jumping and help him, and the teacher them really never know say he was living in that condition, but he was doing so good. And when I see that, I was like, these, look at this boy, this, yes, a dental, it was dental. And I was like, this boy could turn to something else. But maybe because of the prayer of his parents and the teaching that his parents give to him and tell him, say, look, yeah, man, I know everything glitter is gold. That boy could turn to something else. Marlon, when me look and see say the boy still hold up him head in him little house where I'm live, they have to put a basin on the bed that when the rain fall, the bed no wet up. They were living in such a deplorable condition, but yet still he was going to school and he was excelling. And when me look upon it, I said to my husband, me said, thank you, Jesus, for the little boy not turn to bad thing, because he could be influenced by other person just because he was living that life. But thank God for Jesus. Yes. And purpose is so true, more. I have two boys. I grow with lot of love, but with a difference. I grow them up with tough love. They have to have respect and discipline to the world. Of course, them have to have respect, Mr. Purpose, because the respect, if you don't have respect, me don't know what will happen to you. You have to tell them say you love them, but you have to grow them with tough love, man. You can't make like say, say kids can be your friend, your parents can be kids friend, but you have to have a boundary. Because if you make them be too much of your friend, and sometimes parents, what I notice sometimes parents don't want to talk to the kids when they are wrong, because they come like the picnic and go vex with them. But if them want vex with you, you talk what you're talking and done. Go fix up the place, and the place must fix up. You can stay the vex up yourself. And Marlon said, oh, Delana story. Yes, Marlon said, I had no choice but to do well in school because I could not waste my mother resources. Exactly. You understand? Marlon, I am telling you, man, when I watched that story of that little boy, I was so happy because I was saying, he could have turned to some he could turn to something else. He could go into the wrong company just because he wanted more food, because his story was like sometime he never had a lot to eat. His mother would cook up the onion and the tomato and all of them something there and just give them on the dumplings. And that's what they ate. Nobody know. But when I look and I say, oh God, that boy could have go take up the phone and start dial, because some of those situations make children go the wrong way. But with the teaching of the parents to keep them firm, you understand? And his parents were grounded, they were there with them, and they were telling them that don't worry, you're gonna have a better time, better days are coming. Because more than some of the times when children go through stuff like that, then go take up a game, then go take up bad company, and bad company push them, and next they end up behind bars or then dead because they never wait pan then turn. Man, because a lot of these people nowadays or youths, what I'm seeing sometime in even in my area and surrounding areas, most of these men, they have their skills. Some of them are carpenters, good masons, but some of them stop their jobs, and they turn to other they turn to the dialing and the stop. They don't want to do the jobs anymore, and they are very highly skilled trade person, but because of the quick money, and they don't want to go into the sun anymore, and then something that cost their lives. Because a lot of people, what we know what they're capable of doing, and when you look them stop, and next them in this big mix up and all of them something there. Sometimes they end up behind bars, and I must know that sometimes they said if they know they would stop in a them career what them did have, because and everything was glitter a goal. And sometimes I end up lose their life. So my advice to children nowadays that is going to school: listen to your parents, stay in school, and everything glitter out their goal. If you see children coming to school with cut up pants and nice sneakers, come on, you don't know how their parents get it. You don't know. Marlon, I understand dumpling and butter for dinner. Me too. Me know about the dumpling and butter, but he said sometimes the parents have to fry up the onion and the tomato and give them. Maybe they never have the butter. But that boy, me I tell us a man, when I look at it and I show my husband and I say, look at this boy. You understand? And you know why I was so happy? Because he never turned the other way. Because a lot of kids like him, they would turn the other way. And me just was so happy. And Purpose K said some of these children need to take a page from his book. He's a leader, not a follower. Yes, Delano. Mr. Purpose, when we watch it, when I watched that story, the only thing that I said to myself, I said, thank you, Jesus, because this boy could have turned the other way. A very rare you see people go through those situations and them not go the other way now. Them not go for quick money and all of them something there. Hey Randy, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. As you come, give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And Randy saying, hey sister, bless up yourself, Randy. Yes, Purpose came. Say when I watch his story, I want to run out of my eye. Mm-hmm. And I want to run out on a sad point and also a happy point, because I was so happy that he never look over the sun. Mystic say, here, Marlon, we learn about being satisfied with with what is available from early. The millennial children are so entitled. Yes, them not learn to satisfy. Them must say, them want that. But when we were growing up, Mystic, we learned to satisfied with what our parents had. Sometimes my mother couldn't buy Quenchade, everybody Kool-Aid, and I had to go pick limes and make drink. I made it enjoy myself. No, these kids don't want to make lemonade from scratch. They prefer you go buy it from the store. We did the same lemonade. You understand? And the same lemonade. So we learned to satisfy with what we had, because if our parents had more, we would get it. Mm-hmm. And Lonnie said, my internet is acting up, but I have enjoyed the conversation. Oh, yes, Lonnie. It's a pleasure having you. It's a pleasure, 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 pleasure. Lonnie, I'm happy when I see you, because you is a good sport and you always come up with some good point, some positive point, and just continue blessing up yourself, man. And guys, feel free to go check out Lonnie's lychee living and lifestyle. Yes, so Lani is such a good supporter. She is a keeper. Yes, man. So if you don't have Lani, feel free to go visit her house. Leave a comment that she know that you come, so she will do the right thing. All right, so come here, Lani. Everybody that comes over here, get a hug. Hey. All right. So Lani, have a blessed night, and don't worry about the internet. I saw it go sometime. It do me that already, because tonight it was acting up too, and we said, God, well, they open me ready to start my live. It's okay and it's all right now. It hacked up, but not pay it no mind, because sometimes if we pay these internet mind and that Satan one, just ignore it. Act like you not see it. So bless up yourself, Lonnie, and thank you so much for coming. So guys, feel free to check out Lonnie's house. All right. And Fun Vlog say, Buenos noches, you all. Okay. And Mystic Center say, Randy, blessings. And Mystic said, Kool-Aid and lime was so refreshing. Oh, yes. They used to have the shakaberry fin. I used to love the shakaberry. And then used to have one named Apple. So Daniel TV said, bless up Randy. And Marlon said, I traveled from Centon to Manchester when I went to home with tech on $15 a day, and all I could afford was bread and cheese for lunch. And you make it be enjoyable and spend that money wisely, because that your parents have. If your parents did have $20, them would have give you, but what them have. Marlon, when I used to go to primary school, I always have to go home for lunch. I never want to go home for lunch, because I never see nobody go home for lunch. And I said to my mother, why I have to come home for lunch every time when we can't get money? And she said, forget money from where you can't come home for lunch. And every time I would walk home to from school for lunch. And Randy said, hola, Mystic, ¿cómo estás? Yes. And I used to have to walk home for lunch. And when I was going to high school now, we never get no really per wally per money. I get my fare and maybe one little money to buy. If I was on the morning shift, I used to get one little money, and when we come home, we get something to eat. So back then, our parents never had money, but they try our best. And Marlon is saying muchas gracias to Randy. So a lot of Spanish is going on here. And Danielle is saying, me not bite my tongue in ear. All right, Daniel. And purpose, a true Maya's way. We grow them up. I was raised up very poor, but I didn't go out of the line. I keep my head up until I be 50 years old pretty soon. Yes, Purpose K. And we can look back and see where we were coming from. And as a purpose, if our parents did have it, we would get it, but them never have it. They try. Especially if your mother was a single parent, like my mother, she try hard. You understand? And my auntie helped out a lot. You understand? Big up yourself, mama. Yes, so if our parents did have it, man, would they get it? And back then, Purpose Gate was so better. Now, these kids, them just want follow. Then come home and tell us, say, Mama, me no want this a bag again now. Or this a bag me want because Maya have one bag like that. Yeah, Maya have one bag like that, but how you or Maya get the bag? You don't know what Maya parents do forget the bag. So now everything you see children with at school, you go come home and tell your your mother say you want. Your mother give you what she think is best for you and what she can afford. So Mystic said, when I was going to school, I would get 20 for the week. My mother would give it to me from Sunday night, and I had to budget it for $4 per day. I had to pay bus fare, buy lunch, and save. You better believe that, Mystic. Let me tell you something. One day, my mother give me money, say for the week. Follow friend, follow, repeat them, tell me, say, no worry yourself, you listen to your mother. That's what them said to me, your mother will give you more money tomorrow. And me know say my mother not have it because a single mother. You see what people can influence you, but you learn from your mistake. I went ahead and buy a party with my money. I was supposed to bring back $5 every time to give to her. So tomorrow I would get the rest on my money. So the morning she said, where the $5? Me say, me use it. She said, come out of my way. Move. Go on. She just give me what I was supposed to get. And that day I was so hungry. And when me look, me say, look how my friend them I eat food and just because I listen to them. So this is what I'm saying. You can't listen to friend. You have to stay focused and grounded. And I learned from the situation. I learned from this little situation when we did hit my money because I follow my friend. You understand? And these are the something where I have to instill in our children. Because I learn from your mistake. Hungry that kill me mistake. When my friend them I eat them big color lulu and them patty, me can't eat none because me have to save me little money to come home because me should have went care back the $5. Hey E Money! Wow, thank you so much for coming. Salute to everyone in the chat. So E Money is in the place. So big up yourself, E Money. Oh my, thank you so much for coming. And Mr. Key saying bless up to E Money. And Marlon said, oh yeah, primary school I went home for lunch. Check on my goat and see if I catch any P-dove under the calabash them. Eat lunch and go back to school with 3/4 miles from home. Oh wow. And Mystic is calling out to Marla, to E-Money is calling to Mystic, and E-Money said always. Yeah, man, thank you so much, and thumbs up as you're coming. So Marlon, these things set we what we went through, it put us on a pace, and it set us to the tone, and it makes we be the person who we is today. You understand? It make we appreciate stuff more. And Purpose say, oh yes, my mother didn't have it, but I grew up to appreciate whatever she could. No father around. Like me to Purpose K, no father around. And up to today, I was saying to myself, because we can't talk to ourselves. And I was saying to myself, boy, if my father was around and helped me, I would be better off, but he never choose to help me. I don't know why. And that is for next topic. We're gonna be talking about why men sometimes don't want to help them children. Them leave them alone upon the woman. When the woman can't say enough for them child, because the woman carry them in them the belly for 9 months. The man can't say enough their children. You understand? But that's for our next topic. My mother was a single man and she tried every little thing. So that's why sometimes I want my channel to grow right now, and I want things to happen on my channel so I can give back to my community. I can give back to my all age school. I can give back to my basic school. I can give back to my high school, because I remember when I was growing up, it wasn't easy. I had like 2 blouse and one uniform, and all the time I have to wash my little blouse all the time when I come home. You understand? And my mother said, go and wash your little blouse. And I learned to wash my little white blouse, and I give it to her and she examine it and rinse it and pin it. So those are the things instill in me almost to learn to wash white. So nowadays these kids them don't want to learn to wash nothing. You understand? Everybody rely on the washing machine. The washing machine is good, but you have to learn how to wash the little things them. No, all my upbringing helped me to be the person I am today. Yeah, yes, Marlon. I always say that. Me always say that he helped me to be the woman I am. Our upbringing make us humble and disciplined. Exactly. Mystic. Mystic, sometimes when I'm at work, people come up to me and say, "You are so different. Where you from? You're not from here." And I said, "No, I'm from Jamaica." They said, "I could tell." You understand? Sometimes when it's we have 3 breaks at work, and sometimes the people them just walk up on them break. And when I said, "Why you hurry to go up on your break?" So guess what they tell me? They want to go Mystic. They want to go smoke. And they're like, "Ma, you smoke?" I said, "No." They said, "Why?" I said, "Mm-mm. I wasn't raised like that. And me not smoke. I don't have anything against person who smoke because that's their stuff, but I just don't do it." And when sometimes they don't eat any lunch, they just go out and they smoke. And I was like, thank you for the person that I am and the stuff that was instilling me. You understand? Daniel said, "Me remember the days when we used to get $30 figure primary school, me have to satisfy and give thanks. Not satisfy no, and so we have to get more, especially if you have siblings and we get money too. You have to satisfy, Daniel. You know, sometimes when I break time when I was going to school, I always see children with their little cheese strips and all of them something there. And sometimes I wish I could just go to the vendors and buy cheese strips. And my mother would tell me, "Don't beg. Don't beg anybody anything." You understand? And I just never beg. Because we learn nothing beggy beggy. You understand? And no walk and all of them something there. Them instill something. Don't love walk, no go on people yard and all of them something there. You understand? And if you do go over your neighbor's house, you cannot make night catch you. You have to be coming back at a certain time. And Marlon is saying e-money blessings. And e-money is saying that is love. And Marlon is saying salute. E-money says salute. And Daniel said, "But it was walking distance though." Okay, e-money is calling out to Daniel. And Daniel said, "Yeah, me used to get lunch kit." Daniel, when I was going to the basic school, I used to get lunch kit. But when I go to the all age school, I have to go down to my house for lunch. I never want to go down. Sometimes I go down, Marlon, and I eat some food from some leftovers that my mother cooked from last night, and I have the leftovers for my lunch, and I go back to school. Sometimes I had mackerel and tin mackerel and dumpling. You have to wash out your mouth good and wash off your hand good because you don't want to go back to school similar like no mackerel. You understand? And it make me be who I am today, humble, so humble. And we have to teach our children to be humble, and what we have, we give them. We have to teach them to be appreciative because parents have to work hard. And Marlon said, "I make a nice house because I grew up having to share bed with 4 cousins that we all turn to piss the bed. That we all take turn to piss the bed. I am still traumatized till this day." Mm-mm. Marlon, it's not easy. That's why I said them piss the bed. Marlon said, I make a nice house because I grew up having to share bed with 4 cousins that we all take turn to piss the bed. I am still traumatized till this day. I can't imagine, Marlon. Remember them piss bed days there, sometimes me used to sleep with my cousin them too, and when you sleep, you only feel pee pee run down pan you, jump up. One of your cousin a pee pee bed. You jump out of your sleep, but you did in your deep sleep. So guys, we have to remember where we're coming from. Some people just remember where they're going, where them reach. They don't remember where them are come from. And mystics say these children are not being brought up, they are being dragged up. Some are being forced to grow up too fast. This is so true. I always say that. I always say some people not grow up, them drag up. Because mistake, if some people did grow up, them would have be a better person. All right. Exactly. Example, you're going to the supermarket. You're pulling a cart and the next person see that you were going to grab that cart and then just come and just grab it away like that from you. You're going into a parking lot, you're going into that parking and then just run and come in front of you. You understand? But because they know say world crazy, you just drive down somewhere and go park in a one next parking lot. I think A lot of these persons that say them are adult, them don't grow up. They were dragged up, and that is what they are doing to the kids. They are making the kids them grow up too fast. Them push on a whole heap of big people stuff and they put them and make them grow up. Then I give the kids them time to grow up. They force them to grow up too fast. You understand? I believe that is so true, Mystic. You guys, you hear what Mystic is saying in our conversation? Mystic said these children are not being brought up, they are being dragged up. Can you imagine the next generation, Mystic, them picking up grow up good and drag up? You can imagine what go happen? Some of them are being to grow up too fast, them forced to grow up too fast. Oh my God. And Marlon said, Imani said, for real. And Daniel said, "If true mystic is so true." Hi, Love Ice TV, Love Ice in the building. Thank you so much for coming over. And Love Ice said, "Good night, host. Hello, chat. How are you guys doing?" We're good over here. We're just having fun and we're just talking and just sharing our ideas on how these children should take education serious, and is not everything that they see outside in the world. Glitter is gold. You understand? I love it because most of these kids nowadays, they're going to school. They want hurry up done school to go out in the world to start dial and do the chopper life. But we have to instill in the children that that is not it. Education is the key, and you can be a better person at the end of the day. So thank you so much for coming over, guys. The Love Ice is in the building, and Love Ice, in the ads. Big up yourself, and thank you so much for your support. Marlon said, "I remember growing up, boy fly kite, play marble, and make trucks from juice box. I am in Jamaica since December, and I don't see any boys doing any of these things. No, nobody not fly kite again. Nobody not playing marbles. Nobody not making trucks from juice boxes. My cousins always tell me that, Maya, when you're coming home, if you see any box, they take them up. And I always take up the boxes from my cousin, and they would make trucks with them. You understand? Mystics and Maya, I say it daily that our future as the human race look very bleak. We are our own destruction. You better believe it. You better believe it, Mystic. It's so true. We are one generation, and we determine what we want in this life. We control ourselves and we determine what we want. We determine what our kids want. You understand? We are the one who determine the stuff. Mm-hmm. And Mystic is saying, blessing Levice, and Marlon is blessing up Levice. And Levice said, hey, Mystic on what's popping. And Love Ice TV said, Pure Love Moreland, and Love Ice TV also said, I am in now. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So we we responsible for where we are headed. Nobody not responsible for it for us. So we responsible for our children. God give us them, and we responsible for our kids, and we have to lead them in the right way, and we have to make them know, say, listen to me, man. No follow people, don't follow company. You can lead yourself astray, because we see great people in our society. Great people. We see where they follow a lot of bad influencers, and you see where they end up. Some of them end up behind bars. Some of them are very talented and they're smart people, but some of them make the wrong choice, and the choices put them behind bars. You understand? Sometimes if they don't end up go behind bars, they end up dead. And sometimes we say, boy, how they could make something like that happen, and these people are so smart. They're from like so good family, good background. You understand? And T Blair said, bye more until next week. Oh, thank you so much, T Blair, for coming over. I really, really appreciate you. So come here before you go. Let me give you a hug. Come here, girl. Oh, T Blair. Yeah, man, me give you a good hug. All right. So bless up yourself and have a blessed week. And just pray up yourself. You understand? All right. And see you same place next week if life permits. So bless up yourself, my sister T Blair. All right. And Marlon said, for real mystic, very bleak. And T. Blair saying, Love eyes, greetings, blessings to you, my dear. And Mystic is saying, rest well, T. Blair. Yeah, man, get some rest. You have to rest because, especially when you have to go to work and if you work on the weekends, you have to get some rest. So, guys, may I tell us that we control our destiny. We control our children's destiny. We have to just teach them the right way from now. So when they get older, they cannot depart from it. Because if we not teach them the right way, no man, they're gonna be departing from it and we're going in trouble. Because couple about 2 years ago, Marlon, I was watching something on because I said I download the Jamaican news. So I always watch what's going on when I have time. And this guy, this young man, he was shot by a licensed firearm holder. And the mother was crying so hard, and the mother was like, I was so sorry for the lady. The lady was like, he came by the house yesterday and I gave him carrot juice, rice and peas and chicken for his dinner. And she was saying she sell downtown in the market. So when she goes to shopping at the big wholesale, he always buys stuff for him because he's a little boy that gives a lot of trouble. So the mother tried to buy stuff for him. So he came over and he hit the food. That's what the lady was saying, He eat the food and the lady said she bought a slippers for him and a shorts. And the boy said, me don't want that. Me don't want them shorts and me don't wear them slippers there. And he tell the lady what kind of slippers he wear and what kind of shoes. Shorts. And the lady said, but me don't have money to buy them there, but I want me can't afford me I give. And the lady said, look here now. And the mother said to her, look here, them shoot you down in a road. When me try my best with you. Follow friend too much. You understand? And the police was just consoling the mother and hugging up the mother. You understand? And the lady said, Officer, me try everything. The boy come yesterday. Me give him the food and everything and me buy the clothes for him. And look here, then shoot him down in the road. And the lady was talking up the things. The lady wasn't hiding anything or nothing. And the people in the comment was saying they rate the lady. You understand? The lady now cover up nothing because the lady tried with him, but guess what? He follow and now him end up dead. They rob people and license firearm holder saw and shoot him. Yeah, the lady never hold back nothing. She talk up the things and the people them say, mother, me understand you're not like some mother would have say Ray, blah blah. You understand? So T Blair is saying greetings and blessings to Love Eyes and okay, rather than Love Eyes is saying these children now are different either we like it yes or no. They don't even want you to tell them nothing positive. They believe what they do and say is the right way. It's not easy. Love Eyes a think alike. Them things say what them say goes. Them not want to hear nothing from you. Sometimes when you talk to them, them more long. Them not want to hear nothing from you. Them think you fit them way at the right way. If you not stand up strong, them all take you to your house. May I tell you? But who can hear now? We always just go feel and them go say if them did know them would have listened to them parents. And Mystic said everyone is so self-centered there these days. In our time, we would say someone walking around with a chip on their shoulder. But here, there's everyone carrying a big tree chunk. Everyone short temper. Earlier in the chat, me I say everybody bad now. And love as a T Blair honey bunny pure love. Yes, man. Love Ice Mystic and the people them in the chat. Let me tell you something. Everybody just get bad all of a sudden. You don't realize all in a mobile people are shoot up with gun like a Wild West. Everybody get bad. Everybody get bad. You go in a one airplane, if you sit in somebody's seat, somebody them want to fight you. Sometimes you have to wonder where these people come from. Did they learn nothing at home? Them learn self-love. They learn to be humble. They learn to love people because them parents teach them to love. I do think sometimes they're coming from good homes, but them are carry big old tree chunk on them shoulder. Them just have this anger problem. Everybody just have this anger problem. And Marlon, may I tell you, These anger problems gonna put a lot of these children in our bad hole, because guess what? If they have this anger problem, when they put themselves in a trouble, and for example the police come, I said them not going with the police, and maybe the police go have to floor them. You understand? And Marlon is saying bad company. Marlon, I said sometimes we have our good children at home and somebody call we from road and tell we cannot say them not do it, And parents will stop say in and do it or you not do it. Because you're not there, you not see. And sometimes the kids are good children at home, and when them go a road, them follow. Because I know boys back where I from, them used to put one pants in a them bag, and when them go to school, them put on the tight pants, and when them a come home, them take off the tight pants. You understand? I might tell us the parents them try with them so hard. You can imagine when time a parent have a cow or a goat and them sell the one animal feed the children be able to, and you just go there and just waste time and just act like you don't care. When you could have get the goat for eat, but your parents decide to sell it because it's back to school and they want you to look good. Marlon, if you look maybe on the internet when it's September morning, back home in Jamaica, you go see how them a lock gate pants to my children because them not follow the dress code. It's not like America when no dress code no in no school. Pitney are wearing they sleep in a pants to go school, them sleep in a clothes, them cropped up on them breasts, them blue yellow ear. You understand? It's different. It is so different. And as parents, we just have to just make it pit them know say we love them. See if we can build conversation with them, have a movie night, do something. Listen to them, listen to their ideas and all that sort of something. Make them know say boy before you go on the game, you have to do your chores. Make them learn to do things. Don't do everything for them, because if you do everything for them, they're not gonna learn to do nothing. Unique sleep and wake, I'm still there. Unique, I look out and here and I look for me so. Unique, me soon close, man. I remember say me start late tonight, Love I say, even you grow them up the best way, once they want to snap, they are going without a reason. You better believe. And Mystic say hello Unique, and Unique say hey Mystic, and Love is a bless up Empress. And Unique Unique laughs at my girl. Unique sleep and wake up, Maya still there. Love is a think a lie. May I tell you, say no matter how you try, you go down on your knees. Sometimes I feel wonder if I food what them I eat, or the game, or the movie, or me no know if I the picnic them at school. Me no know. Mystic said true love. It's so true. Sometimes you just have to just leave them to them. You have to just leave them. And you know, people always say they will change, but how they gonna be, how them gonna change if you have to bend it from a liquor, because when them get bigger and it's instilled in them, they not change. Them not change. As a David family lifestyle said earlier before she left, fear her daughter snapping in the supermarket and she just walk past her like she don't know her, and she never do it again. Me I go back go sleep. Oh, Unique says she I go back go. What time is it now over there? What time is it, Unique? May I tell us say advise these children me no know. May I tell them about them book or anything, then tell you different something. Marlon is saying, hey Uniquely. But we still have to try our best as parents. Okay, it's 5 after here. Almost 5 after. 1 hour clock faster than one. For me I say 5 after 12. And Unique say, hey Marlon. But may I tell you say, Levice, we just still have to try our best and make them know God, because sometimes In this society, if you put them to know God and know about the Bible, people brainwash them and make them go serve different God. And I decided it just turned 5. Okay. But as parents, I know all the parents, they're doing their best for the kids, but sometimes, I don't know. The kids just want to follow, but we just have to instill in them, make them know the education are the right way. No look out a road for the next people them where see a chop because they them have a car and them just turn 18. Make them know that those people never work for it. You understand? But you have to get your education, and when you get your education, because you don't want to be like your parents, you don't want to be like your parents. Because I always said if my father was to stand up on him foot and be a father, I would be a better person. But when I want parents and a single mother, they only can give what they can afford. My children don't give me any problem, but my 22-year-old keep wearing his pants below his waist, and it annoys me sometimes. I just walk up behind him and pull it up. Exactly. You know what I don't like, Mystic? When you're driving or you anywhere you're going to the supermarket, a boy them a walk with them out so because they don't pull up their pants, them a walk wide. You know, one day this man, I don't know, the dog get way off of the leash, and I was driving and I was going through the light red. So I stopped and I look, the dog was running in the traffic. The dog get away of the leash, and you know why the man never catch the dog? Because he never had a belt in his waist and the pants fell down. And I can imagine people in the traffic was laughing at him because he never have a belt. And I was like, serve him right, dog, run. You understand? Him a feel drop him pants and a run. So him can't run enough fast enough to catch the dog. The dog gone. I don't know, but from long time I always hear that those styles are prison styles, where people wear the pants down. But most time the boys just think say if them now wear the pants down, them no look good. Yes, the dog. When I was in the traffic, man, I said the dog a run. The dog run, you know. This pit bull, and when I look, the owner was coming, the pants all down because him never have a no belt. And I was like, look at that. Come on now. The world gone, man. So, guys, it was such a great pleasure having everyone here tonight. And this topic was so interesting. And as parents, we just have to try our best. And know, as what Love I said, no matter how you try, these kids still snap. But we just have to stand up firm and make them know. So, listen to me, yo. And me are your parents, and God choose me to be your parents. You understand? God choose me. So you're going to be listening to what I say. And if you can't listen to what me say, too bad. Yes, thanks, Love Eyes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming. You not normally catch me live, but I really glad you catch my live tonight because I know you are very busy and you have a life too. Yes, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming over, man. Big up yourself. So, guys, we just have to just continue be the good parents that we are, and just pray for our children. Make them know that we love them, and what we have we give to them, and if we have more, we will give to them. You understand? Don't let them think that it's all about the brand. It's all about watching other people and other kids what they have. It's what we have we give them. You understand? So let's just continue to instill good values, and just remember our parents or our aunts or our cousin did grow us, because a lot of us don't grow with our mothers, or our mothers was there but our mother were young, but the elder take we and grow we, so just make you remember all of them good something there what we learn when we dey grow. So guys, it was a pleasure being here with you. It was such a pleasure, and I thank you all for coming over. Really appreciate all of you. I know you take your time from your busy schedule to be here in the Moyes Way house. Yeah, man. So big up on yourself, and thank you so much again. So let's continue to be good parents and be your kids' friend, but with limits. You understand? Continue to listen to them and give them good advice. So, love, as I said, my boy surprised me since I am in the States. People see me, see, people see and believe they was that type, but hell no, they shock me. Such is life. Let me tell you some love eyes. Before you come on the stream, I was talking about these children. When you take them up from Jamaica and you bring them in the state, they surprise everybody because sometimes they want to follow the American kids and they cannot do that. You understand? And my husband talked to the children and they cannot do that because when you put yourself in a situation, they're going to send you right back and you people are going to laugh after and people are going to call it deportee. You understand? So now come up here, so come take up the American style. Just be humble. Take what you can get, you're so. You understand? It kind of rough, but it kind of better. You understand? Don't go to school with your pants in your body. Nobody wear no crop top. Nobody follow. Just listen to your parents because your parents not tell me nothing wrong. And Marlon said that's why it doesn't matter if us police fat or slim because these males can't run from them with their saggy pants. Exactly. And Love say, no, they are in Jamaica, but their behavior shocked me since I'm here. Oh, because you know did it. Because you know did I know love eyes and you see sometimes when the behavior shock you when you're not there, it will make you want to vex with the people them who them there with, you know, or if they're on their own. For example, if they're on their own shock, or for example, if you left them with somebody, the kids will make you all a malice the people them who you left them with. And them have to change them situation, them ways, man, because when they come up here, them are gonna come with the same style. King Lion want me soon close off. Me a close off now. Them a go come up here with the same style. And love is, you know, make sense. You call on the phone and talk to them. Because they not gonna listen. Because by you hang up the phone and go back in a them same situation. Over phone can grow kids. You understand? People America always say anytime them go to Jamaica and reach in a airport, them a go give people them son lick. You understand? They have to listen because you're here working hard and you're making sacrifice and you're making things work for them. But at the end of the day, love is who can't hear, they're going to feel and they're going to say, if me didn't know, because that word always come last. Yes, and sometimes then just whine at the company, the bad company. So true, phone don't help none. No, phone not help none at all. You we just a ball out your throat. And when you hang up the phone, then gone back, same gone do the same thing. You understand? The King Lion they say hello everyone. Then gone back, gone do the same thing. But then if you understand that their parents is here working hard, especially in the winter time, because right now winter soon come again and me afraid because I hate winter. And you're working hard up here and when you make sacrifice and make they get what they want, they just think it comes so easy. You understand? You know, come easy. But as me I say, phone, you talk over a phone, you know, do nothing. Sometimes depends on their age, you just have them and a chat to them. And sometimes they don't even care. They're no business. Cause these kids nowadays they don't care. They no business with them parents. Sometimes their parents want to punish them by not speaking to them. They don't care. But let me tell you something. You can pray and God answer prayer. Mm-hmm. Continue pray, and ask people for pray too. Ask people to pray too, man. May I tell you, because it's not easy when you're here in a foreign country and you leave the kids them down there. Then them just get way, them change. Like they went just glad so you're gone or them couldn't wait so you left. You understand? But they have to change their ways because sometimes them fall and put themselves in a problem and when they're to get their opportunity to come here because of the bad company, what them put themselves in, they end up lose out on a chance. So King say Marlon mistake lover is big up yourself. King Lion, you not come back yet. You understand? You come back? I've said this is why they okay because of my prayers. Yes, otherwise sometimes we go through some situation and we pass through some something. And yeah, I say bombard. As me, oh, you come back. Oh, thank you for answering. Me think you did asleep. And as you pass your so, and you reach up there, so you hear say one accident happened done there, so you say, oh my God, if I never feel your granny or your mother prayer, you may be that in an accident. But people are praying for you other place. Yeah, man. So just big up on yourself, man. And this conversation was really, really nice. And guys, just continue to show love to each other. And make it angriness as what Mystic said. These people are bringing three chunk on them shoulder now. As I said, something to people, them blow off. So guys, just big up on yourself and thank you so much. We thank everybody for coming. It's a blessing. And I really had fun with this conversation. And feel free to come in and join the Maya's Way all the time. I always try to have hot topics over here where everybody can be a family and everybody can relate to. And nobody no right, nobody no wrong. We just discuss and live good over here. So bless upon yourself, guys. And remember, please to give this stream a thumbs up. And thank you so much. So Isaac's coming looking out for your live again. All right. And I'm sorry about that. Your live wasn't working the other night. So bye guys and thank you so much for coming and choose the Maya's ways to big up on yourself. Peace out, blessing. Bye.